You like, girl, I don't misunderstanding.
I ain't lying.
Yeah, what's up? We are live. I am live here with Anaya. Get the people in.
Yes.
How you doing, Anaya, today?
I'm fine. I'm good.
Good. We get into this episode and we gonna
Full precision. I got love for some friends, but I'm keeping my distance.
let
Mama
you get
said
it.
don't go outside, but I still ain't listen. I ain't nothing like you niggas. See my mindset different. See I'm always on the road, long nights up in that cold. A long way from my destination, but I'm still close to home. Feel like a minor setback, so I can get up in that mode. And I keep reaching up in that pot, and then I might just find some gold. So tell me if only you want it. Tell me if only you wrong, so I can lead niggas on in the right direction. They gon' stop what I'm saying, so I can't deliver this message. I got so sick and tired of all of that flexing when I ain't really have a dollar. Amber send me a blessing. Me and Judah back to back, pulling up in the Bentley. We ain't never really had it, but I can say that we did it. We was down bad, fucked up on our dicks. Had to realize we was just only some jigs. Wasn't sitting on the couch, we was paying that rent. She'll stayed up in jail, couldn't stop hitting lit. Switched up my life, had to get it right. Every time I looked up, damn, man, another fight. Then I had a son, I got serious on the mic.
Tonight I am attending Manaya's Trans Woman event at Final Slay at my shop
Find
tonight.
slay. What's up, guys? Come
And
on in.
the topic is about what should
Do it.
become a transsexual. You don't
It's
consider
Anaya
yourself
Adams.
as you consider yourself as a woman, a full blown woman, as that. And we have more topics that we're talking about, and I can't give it to you right now.
We just gonna go around the
Girl,
room.
she
We waiting
know.
on other people to come so we can show them get this
I
thing
can't give it
cracking.
to you right now. Come on, what you
Um,
talking about?
this is about bridging the gap between trans women and gay men. Hopefully they show up. But so we're gonna, like I said, just go around the room and just introduce ourselves. And if you want to give your pronouns, you're welcome to. Um, or if you want to share anything about yourself or whatever the case may be that you think we will find interesting. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna start off. My name is Manaya Adams Dove. Of course, my pronouns are she, her, anything that has to do with a woman, and so
Wait a minute,
no
Manaya.
derogatory, exactly. As long as it's talking about a woman, that's my category. So
No, they're talking about a woman.
we're
You
gonna go
okay?
around this way.
My name is Misha. My pronouns are Misha. Call me Misha. What's my name?
Misha,
Thank you.
her, or maybe that girl.
Yeah, that girl.
That girl.
That girl over there.
This is my second annual trans event, and um, shouts out to Kwanzaa for letting us use her space. But it was very important, and also shouts out to Misha, who drove all the way from Georgia. But it was just very important for me to do it, because trans girls, by me, being trans, of course, even though it seems I can't get along without them, they're dear to my heart. And I know what the girls go through.
Girl, my name is Kwanzaa, and I go by she, her, that girl, this girl, whatever girl you want to be. And I am a salon owner, um, and I'm soon to be a teacher. And other little things up my sleeve, I make my own products and different stuff. So that's me.
How you doing? My name is Lady K. I'm gender fluid. I go by
So I
either
forgot about Lady K with
female or
this
female.
episode.
I'm bronze inclusive. That's basically it.
Hello, I am Chassidy Love. My pronouns are she and her. A little about me, I just got into interior decorating. I have a podcast coming soon. So
All right, interior designer.
That's what's up. That's what's up. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
interesting people in the room.
Mm-mm,
Um,
crazy.
like I said, we're waiting on a couple of people. We want to get together a panel um, so that we can educate one another. We can, understand one another.
We got Manaya tonight. How are you feeling tonight, Manaya?
I'm feeling good, honey.
Feeling good. You watched the episode. What's your overall thought before we break down the episode of last night episode?
I live. I live.
That's it.
I loved everything about it.
Okay. Let's go to your trans event.
hmm
Break down what was your intentions for your trans event? What was the intentions of this one compared to the second one?
Um. Well, it was supposed. I was hoping for a bigger crowd, but those of us who were there, um, it was just more of so of bridging the gap between gay men and trans women. People try to act like they don't know about this rift that goes on between the two. So I just want to bring some education within the community.
Okay. Also, too, I forgot you and Marvin was supposed to do this together originally.
Uh huh.
What happened with that?
Oh well, child, you have to ask Marvin.
I was saying he didn't tell you.
No, as far as I know, he moved, he relocated,
Oh yeah,
so
okay, yeah, yeah, okay.
yeah, so he wasn't, here in town like that.
Right. So I say that because we didn't have the gay male perspective there, right?
Right,
I
right,
guess if he
right.
was there, I guess,
Exactly.
yeah. So it most likely would have went different if he was there. I'm assuming.
Right, right.
Gotcha. Gotcha. What was you and Marvin talk about you and Marvin relationship? It seemed like what that people didn't see or not going to see. It seemed like y'all got really close after season one. Talk about your relationship at the time of planning this event together.
Well, Marvin, and I, we became really close, first of all, because his last name is Adams and my maiden name is Adams. So we jokingly, and ain't no telling we could be related. I don't know because we from the semi the same area. Um, and so we just, I don't know, would jokingly call each other cousin and this, that. And as far as like I would say real life, when the cameras ain't filming me and him, we would come around each other. I've been to his house,
Mhm.
and all of that. So, um, Marvin was really cool. He really was.
Okay. Um, where y'all stand today?
Oh, we still good. Like I said, the distance he's moved, and he's very goal driven also. So I know
Mm,
he be busy, I don't count it as, oh, he ain't, talking to me. He's
yeah,
very, busy. He's a property manager and all that type of stuff where he lives. And so I understand, whenever we see each other, that's just like me and Kwanzaa. We don't talk every day. But whenever we see each other, it's just like we've been talking every day.
yeah, cause y'all so okay, cool. I like that. I love that. Um, okay, I love that. I love that. Love that. Let me ask you about so the trans event, Misha. Did you know Misha was coming down till she got down there? Or how,
I think I did know. I think so. Yeah.
okay, okay. Um, what? what exactly was Misha there for you? Like she was sitting at the table. Was she a host with you? Was she like
Yes,
the
she was one of the panel guests.
she was a panel guest?
Hmm.
Love it. Okay. Now let's get into the conversation y'all had. The first topic y'all was talking about, y'all went into about trans women in terms of just not even really dealing, I guess not dealing with the gay men. At that point, y'all was talking about where J Dot even got offended. Y'all said about most gay men when they get mad at you guys, they're gonna use gay slurs to call you these type of names and things like that.
Hmm.
Um Thinking about that back, do you regret mentioning him? Because he was so offended about you. I guess a comment that you or Misha made a reference to him, and you was like, "I wish he was here" and stuff like that. What do you remember saying, and do you regret even bringing him in that equation?
And I think the only reason why I brought him up is because he was supposed to be there. You
Yeah,
know, let's get this right. People don't be on my mind. Folks don't live in my mind rent free. When everybody was witch hunting J J Dot, I had grace for him, even though he called people like me mean. So,
hmm
you know, um, at the end of the day, um, that's why he was referenced to. And
yeah,
it
he
was
was.
around
He
the
was supposed to be
time,
on the panel, and then you right
right?
because I told
And it
him.
was around the time that him and Misha was having a problem. And
Mm-hmm.
I was an advocate for him, telling Misha, forgive him, talk to him, listen. So, that's why it's kind of very funny when I hear him come out, but you said, it's very comical to me because I can't take him serious.
A little bit better.
You can't take him serious as far as what by him calling you out is what you saying.
Exactly. I cannot.
So do you feel like he can call you out because
He
you ain't?
cannot.
Why he can't?
First of all, because there are many rules, and hey, you have to just get mad at the laws of the world, I guess, because at the end of the day, him being a African American male, black, whatever he called himself, he can get with his homeboys and he can say nigga, 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 nigga. But if uh somebody who is of no color say it, he's going to be upset. So
You
that's
feel the
my
same way
thing.
for trans women.
That's my thing. I have earned the right. I've been called so many men. I earn the right to say it if I want to, and she can say whatever she want to say. Hey, I'm not. I ain't finna cry. So at the end of the day, it's a couple of things in there that he don't understand. And like I told him, I move intentionally. I'm intentionally trying to hurt you. I'm not doing nothing because I'm ignorant and I just don't damn know no better.
Okay, so hold on for that before we go any further. So y'all topic. So you don't regret mentioning him, like you said. To be clear, you only referenced him because J Dot was supposed to be there because he was probably part of that whole conversation of that. And like you said, you was advocating for him and Misha to fix their situation because they had just had the big blow up on the rooftop. We was
Mm-hmm.
filming real life in ATL season 1, so that is very much correct. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Let me ask you about this. That conversation that y'all was that you had about trans women was very interesting in so many ways, right? I want to bring up some
Mm-hmm.
points for you. You got called out about give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Is there anything you want to say before I go into that, or you good?
Oh, I'm good.
You good. Okay. Let me pull it up for you. Okay, Misha, or you use the terms of a female calling a female a baby carrier. What do you feel about that, and what is your thoughts about that? I know J Dot got in the comments and had a whole monologue about y'all using that reference. What do you
Well,
personally
first of all, Manaya never used that. I know that that's a thing that people call with, but I never said that. I don't got nothing to do with what Misha say, how Misha articulate her words. I got what Misha was saying. Oh well, if hey, people got to stop trying to um control people words long as it's nothing to, because I don't think that's offensive, because hey, some of them ain't nothing but a baby carrier. That's all you did was get pregnant and bring forth the life. You're not being a mother, or you done gave the child up. So I understand what Misha, since they love to say that real women are the only ones who can have baby carrier.
But do you feel like you say that? Do you find that word offensive at all yourself?
I can see how it could be offensive, but honestly, I do not care.
You don't
The
care.
way that I done been offended as a trans woman and been said everything to when I'm just trying to exist and mind my own be, I don't care.
Okay. Um. Okay. Y'all also spoke about in there about gay guys. Do you still feel like guys that say offensive things? Some guys that say offensive things to you guys mad because they didn't transition. Do you still stand by that?
Well, okay, so I think Misha said that also.
Yeah. How
Um,
do you feel about that?
but um I think it's more than one mental illness they got going on. Yeah, sometimes it's because they might do want to transition. So that's why I said varies. You can never tell what that devil is. Because they could be. They might want to transition. Or they might not want to transition, but they just hate the fact the men that they kind of desire probably
Mm-hmm.
tell them, nah, you got a wig or you got these clothes, you gonna dress up, and so then they begin to resent the
Yeah.
trans woman who
Yeah,
live
but
her
I
life
guess
like that every day. She ain't gotta go find it and put,
mm,
she living it.
I think also
So
too they look at the end of the day it's still a man's. But it's like,
and I done told you, I done had somebody sat up in my face, called they still supposed to be my child, and said, well, what you like her so much for? And did that in the boy was saying, she fine, did that. He said, well, it's still a man.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You wanted that man just that bad. But you have to understand.
But why the man with you, he want that fantasy, baby.
Exactly,
He want
And
the illusion.
so, honey, yeah.
So how do you feel about that comment that Misha made? Do you feel like it's okay for her to say what she said?
I think she was kind of harsh. Um,
So do you
but
agree with
then,
J in a way?
huh?
Do you agree with J Dot in a way?
Nah, all the stuff he was saying, I don't know. Misha stuck on herself and think she did think too much of herself, as she should. Was she supposed to think about herself and think low to the gutter about herself? No, she's supposed to think very highly of herself. So um, I don't know where he got from watching that clip that she was stuck on herself and did that.
And he have to realize that was long ago when y'all had y'all beef. And she to me, she didn't say nothing bad about how she just felt like you mad because you didn't transition. I can get why he offended, but I don't get the spiral. But you can, like you said, like in your situation, you can't tell how a person how to react. But I don't get that if he understand the context of that was filmed a long time ago. Clearly, you and me should not in that same space. So I don't know if he know that or not. So that's the part I'm like, Jada, I know how this works. He know we don't these shows sometimes are filmed months in advance.
And you know what? This is Lord. See, that's why Sagittarius got plenty of shit. Cause that's what I thought about. And I said, well, that's why I paid it. Cause I said, well, I can't tell him how to feel, even though it's about a year going on 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey, if he want to get upset about, oh well, so be it. I listen to you long as you stay respectful. I
Mm-hmm.
won't shun your feelings of, hey, this is old. Get that H up out my face. I don't you know. So yeah, I thought about that. If I have the right to feel how I feel, he can feel however
You
he
can say,
wants
yeah,
to,
yeah.
you
It just
know.
I want him to know the context of it. Like you and her was into it at the same time. Y'all, that was long ago. So those, I think if he knew those two thing context, I think he wouldn't feel the same way. But then again, knowing him, he probably still feel the same because I think it's other stuff involved at this point, child. No shade.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So moving along. So after that, Cedric came in, you took a break. Cedric joined in, and that conversation went on. And y'all, you raised a question about a very interesting question to the group about is about the man, like a man still supposed to be a man even if he gay or not, and all of that. Can you break that down? And was you surprised that so many people had gave you pushback on that setup of the way you asked that question about if a man is what exactly was you asking, to be clear?
Okay. Basically, if a man is with a trans woman, when he go to bed with her, he get to pulling on her penis, this, that, he sees the penis. He ain't telling her to cover it up. He's not, um, you know, he might even do oral sex and stuff. So he knows that it's there, you know.
Mm.
And even though y'all present as a straight couple, um, my question was in reality now, because we know that that imagination is something serious. We're talking about in reality. You gotta be honest with yourself. Is he gay or is he straight?
Why did you raise the question, and you not question, but you made the statement, you don't care if that man were a person or a man is still a man. So for you, you was, to me, was you saying a man's supposed to be a man masculine even if he gay or straight? For you, is that kind of what you were saying in a way about one of those question you raised?
Um, well, I think, you know, I ain't really too pressed on what people do. Do whatever you want to do, but you won't be with me. You
But
know.
I'm saying, but you made the statement. You said a man is still supposed to be a man. I don't care if he were a person on Sundays, whatever. It's, to me, you were saying like you don't care if you gay or straight. Still, I guess if you're gonna be with you or the type of guys you're attracted to, you still want them to have a masculinity. A
Oh yeah,
person.
that's yeah. I don't no, we're not gonna I don't do the gay men and butch queens and things. I've never dated nobody like that. I because that I just that's just not attractive to me. I like rough, well, kind of rough a little bit,
Mhm.
somebody who is a man, nobody who competing with me to be pretty.
Got
So
got
yeah.
you. Yeah, you ain't date no pretty boy. No, no.
Mm-mm, nah, baby, got more lip gloss on your lips than mine. Get out of here.
Okay. Um, was you surprised when it was just said at the end of the day, Misha was just like, how did you feel, or go more into when Misha made the statement, she's still going to gay spaces for you? Okay, before I get to that, you made the clear statement that it's okay for you to be the Lulu because you trans. What did you mean? Like, was that a joke, or was you really saying that trans women are delusional? Because you
Well,
said something about y'all are
what you think?
what's the word, dysphoria? You said
Yes, gender dysphoria.
yeah, so you basically was, do you feel like you perpetuating the narrative that trans women are crazy by making a joke, or
Well,
would you
I
say?
don't think that trans women are crazy, but there's an in chemical balance. There is something, for true trans people. We ain't talking about nobody who just saw their home girl and said, oh, and saw the trade coming knocking at the door and said, hey, I wanna have the boys too, and put on a wig and did get stuck in it. There are those like that. And but I'm talking about true trans folks where it's a life and death situation. If I don't transition, I would rather not be here anymore.
Mhm.
That, you know, Lord, I done got off track. What were you asking me?
I was asking you, do you feel like making that joke? Are you
Okay,
perpetuating
okay.
the
So,
narrative that trans women
making
are
the joke,
delusional?
people, they can take it however they want to, but it's a real thing. I am in touch with reality, even though I am female presenting. Um, don't nobody know about me like I know about me. So, besides God. So, at the end of the day, if you sit there and you cannot face the fact of who you were born as or what sex that you was born as. If you can't stand in that, not saying give people a go card to disrespect you, you know, but just be prepared for the disrespect because you can't stop people from thinking what they want to think or feeling how they want to feel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's some of our problem. We want to control everybody how they feel. You know, long we can get along as long as you respect me. You don't have to call me her, she. I have a name. My name is legally Manaya. You know, so you can just address me by my name. But
That's
I
good enough.
yeah, and that's good enough for me. Um, but like I said, I do think the gender dysphoria thing, I know that's real. That's a real thing. But I
So
don't think that it
you
makes
make the
anybody
statement,
crazy.
but I'm saying you make the statement. You have the right to be delusional, to be
Well, yeah, 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 because of that.
gotcha. Do you think that's real though, or that's something that you created yourself?
Oh no, you can look that up. It's gender dysphoria, and
But I'm saying for
most
you, do you feel like you have that? Honestly,
anytime when a person know they got a penis and they want to be called a woman, that's what it is. You tucking your penis, you doing it every day of your life. This, that, come on now.
you, but, but nah, you ain't shit. Gotcha. Um. Okay. Okay. Also in the comments, someone said, y'all didn't say this, but what is your thoughts about the comment I asked someone about? It was like the things of trans women trying to say that they bleed. What do you have to say about that narrative when a lot of trans
Trans women, what?
they bleed? Like you remember when that whole trans thing came up and the trans people were trying to say we bleed like the real women. When I think what's your thought about that comment before we move on?
What I think about it, they might do, but it ain't the same reason why the woman, why the biological woman bleed. Um, they ain't having no menstrual cycle. Maybe they got bust on, honey. Some boy throw them down. I don't know, but you ain't got no menstrual. Now they ain't gonna make me believe that.
Now you gonna make you believe that.
Mm mm. That ain't
Okay.
true.
Um. Also, too, let me go to this last trans comment, and for we'll move on. It was also a comment saying that you guys are um um. It was a comment saying that someone will Jada call you the devil based upon your belief about trans women, and he said that you guys are trying to let me be. I want to get it from word for word. He felt like the because first somebody said the whole topic was problematic. Meaning, I guess they saying it shouldn't be discussed for some reason, as if like some people you can't whatever. But that's neither here nor there. But that's not the point I want to make. So he said, based up on a conversation with the trans thing, um, Lord, I just want to give you get your feedback on this whole trans issue so we can be done with this move on. He said, I think Manaya is the devil. I don't know it. She wants to believe that she can be trans and be straight. So I guess by you saying that you are trans, but you still want to be considered a straight couple is the confusion part. And that
Gender dysphoria. If he ain't my doc, I don't got nothing to explain to him. He should educate himself. He should open up a book, put down whatever you got in your hand and whatever you've been doing, and pick up a book and educate yourself. It's knowledge out there on the internet. Then maybe if you quit trying to comfort trans women and actually get a trans woman and be her genuine friend and don't be the type of friend that you was to that young man country,
country boy.
don't be that type of friend. Actually try to get to know her and you will see. his eyes will open up. You
So for
can't
what you're
explain
saying,
nothing to a person who ain't even never they don't even understand a trans person, never even tried to have that type of friend to understand them. He's gonna stay lost.
so to be clear, you understand that you are a trans woman.
Yes, I
You
am straight presenting. When I
right.
go out, I don't have people poking fun at me and, ooh, look at them men and da da da. But guess what? If it's two guys walking, holding hands here in Tuscaloosa, people, they're going to look. They're going
No, no,
because
no.
they
I
not
want to
used
get
to.
clarity to that comment because I think people think you are confused because she says she's a trans woman, but she want to say she's a straight couple.
But I'm
What you
straight presenting.
intake, right? So what she's saying is she knows she a trans woman, but when she with her guy, because of the type of guys you like, they want to go
And,
for
and,
that. And I
and
think
plus,
you even said in your
in,
confessional. Hold on,
I don't
Manaya.
dwell
Hold
in.
on, Manaya. Hold on 1 minute. For clarity, she even said. I think you said in your confessional about that's what the guys do, but you said something about you even have to tell them like at the end of the day because we got two penises, we're still in a quote unquote gay
Right,
relationship. So
right.
like you said, she is in a presenting straight relationship, ship quote unquote air quote. But you understand that you are a trans woman, but your relationship is presented as a straight, meaning like no.
My entire life, because I don't go in gay spaces. I'm not limited to gay spaces only. I live my life as a straight woman, so of course, but I'm in reality, I ain't gone that far off. So yeah.
Hey y'all.
Hey Misha, how you doing?
Hello.
How y'all
Misha,
doing?
I'm well. Do you want to clear up some comments right quick?
Who me?
Yeah, somebody well, your friend Jada wrote about you about something.
What
Um
they
so he got offended that you mentioned, I don't know if you watched last night episode of Bama. You did mention this is when we filmed this, that we filmed this in around August when you and Jada got into it on a rooftop scene. So
Okay.
I don't know if he so let me get back to the point. So Jada was offended about y'all bringing his name up when you said Jada, like people like Jada are referencing him that he might want to be a woman is why he give trans women a hard time. You raised that question. He was offended by that. What do you want to say about that?
Like you said, first of all, it was filmed months ago when me and him
That
had
was
an
last
issue.
year in
Yeah.
August. This when you and him was into it.
Okay. Okay. Second of all, second of all, when one of our other castmates put up pictures that he found of J Dot, J Dot had on pasties. Technically, women only wear pasties, correct?
What is Pacey? You old school.
Pasties
The
are nipple
things,
covers.
yeah.
Oh, nip. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard about that. I'm not sure though.
I seen the picture. Women wear nipple covers. And my thing also is this: there's nothing wrong with you being overly feminine. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to be a trans woman. You have to be submissive to take dick.
But
Anybody
that's
that
Felicia. Those two different things though. To take dick is based upon sexuality. Be a trans.
no, what I'm trying to say is femininity comes into play. Femininity. They have an issue when you call them out on their femininity because they want to
Oh,
be.
okay. So to be clear, you don't think it's about trans. It's more about he associating the feminine part versus. So basically, you said it's more
Yes.
about a feminine issue and not
Yes.
a trans issue.
Every time, and now today, me and Jada are on a path of cordialness, but you still have to call a spade a spade.
Well, I
Jada
don't
had
know. I'm gonna read the comments he wrote in the comment. He been going off in the comment box about you since
about me.
yeah, so he actually him and Manaya had a conversation, which we'll get to Manaya stuff, but he also mentioned about you what you said about him. So he said okay, and I will he said I'm totally comfortable. I'm comfortable as me. I do dislike that Misha think whatever she think. He referring to when you made the comment about him in this episode. It honestly give Misha a phony it honestly given Misha is phony and thinks so much of herself to think any man would be mad that we didn't transition to somewhat to something not natural. She lost the plot. It's natural to feel like you were born in the wrong body, right? I can understand it, but to alter your God-given body just because you're not happy with what you born as is jump not what he said, just not the cup of tea. And it's no hate or nothing, because as long as I respect you in your face, we all good. But you're not gonna change my mind. That's
That's
just
not true. All of that is not true. Misha, I can't speak for Fanaya, Karma, Kwanzaa. I can't speak for them. I can only speak for me. I did not change my body for the world. I don't do anything for the world. I do it for Misha. God gave Misha her own
Well,
brain.
he
God,
did say because you wasn't happy. He said because you not happy with yourself.
exactly. God gave me my own brain. That's why I have a relationship with him because he's trying to go biblical. God gave me my own relationship
Mhm.
with him.
He do that to manipulate though.
But you can't manipulate me. God gave me my own relationship with him. If
Child,
God
people
if
like
God
that
tells
is
me
funny.
if God tells me right, if my mind tells me right now, because God puts thoughts in my mind, I don't think for myself. God translates to me. J Dot, that happened a year ago. Those were my thoughts a year ago. That
It
was a
was more,
year
it's
ago.
actually more than a year ago.
That's what I'm saying. Those were my thoughts then. But for you to get on here, what you should have been saying was, when did they film this? Or,
Hmm.
you just jumped in and started attacking people behind their opinion. Everybody has an opinion, J Dot. Everybody
That's
has an
what I was telling
opinion.
him. Like, that doesn't make a person stupid, because he even said Cedric was stupid. He was just going off on a lot of people in this episode, which I just
But you can't, J Dot, that happened a year and a half ago. Now people are looking at us like we said this yesterday. We said this a year and a half ago.
hold on, Miss J Dot, J Dot. Okay, you can go ahead, Miss.
Jada, we had this conversation in Alabama a year and a half ago. This did not happen yesterday.
So
Okay, so
how are you still offended by that when you under? So do you want to explain your thoughts of what you've been going off in the comments? Say that again. You breaking up, J Dot. J Dot, you breaking up. Come down and come back up. You breaking up. You breaking up red. Just drop down.
okay, Greg and Manaya.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to me, to me, to me. Everything Manaya says about Manaya's trans experience does not have to do with the Misha's trans experience. Everything that Kwanzaa goes through does not have to do doesn't have anything to do with the next trans girl. Every trans girl has their own lane. The only camaraderie we have is we are trans
Trans women.
individuals and we have
J
trans
Dot,
experiences.
yeah, you can finish, Misha.
Okay, so when you speak with Manaya. Manaya may say, I suffer with gender dysphoria. I may say, I don't suffer with that, but that does not negate or void out how she feels.
It doesn't. It
You know
does.
what I'm saying? And that's what people always try to do. They always try to throw all of us in the same boat. All of us are not in the same category. All of us, we do have the trans experience. That's off top. But Misha, I don't feel like because I go in the mirror, I go in the bathroom and I see facial hair, I run and take a pill because I'm suffering with gender dysphoria. That's not how
Mm-hmm.
I operate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm comfortable. I know what I am. I know who I am. I happen to be a born male that is going through a trans experience. And
Mm-hmm.
J Dot, you cannot get on here and put personal feelings on a trans experience. You don't know a trans experience. Just like I don't know a gay man's experience. I left being a gay boy when I was 13, 14 years old. So I don't know what that feels like. I don't know how it feels for me to be a boy looking at myself in the mirror and put pasties on my chest and take a picture of myself and feel masculine or feminine. I don't know those feelings. I,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that. but I'm not negating how you feel. And I will stand by what I said. Normally, when a gay man has a problem with a trans woman, it's three of three things. Either they're jealous because they want the man that they see paying attention to you, they want that attention for themselves, or they wanted to transition because they feel feminine, they feel pretty, they feel light on their feet. They wanted to transition, but somebody in their mind told them not to, or
Mm-hmm.
they're just jealous of your aesthetic. And Greg, you know, J Dot has said 20 times, they told me I could be gay, but don't be no girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
No, they
had.
said
He
you
said
could
that
be
more
gay, but
than
don't be no faggot. Get it
he
right.
he
Faggot,
said you said
faggot,
that
faggot.
you said
J-Dot,
that
J-Dot,
you
you can't use that word up here, brother. Just I
Okay,
give
well then it's the F word. That's what I
yeah,
said.
it's
I
the F
said that
word.
over and
you
over.
said that
Word.
you
I
said
never
that
said girl. They just
Yeah.
mean don't be
yes you
overly
have J
feminine.
Dot, you have said girl
No,
Yeah.
I've never
before.
said that. I've
Yes you
never said
have,
that.
baby.
I've
You
always
You
brother,
said the same thing
have.
no,
over.
J-Dot, you have said that in the argument, but that statement, the original statement was the F word to be correct. But when you and her have talked, you have said in a reference like, "Well, my people have always told me just don't be a girl." You didn't make that
No, don't be a
statement.
Yeah,
F
you have
word. Don't
said
say
it
girl. It's
No,
before.
always
that
been the F
was
word.
J-Dot. What I'm saying is in y'all dialogue, you have said that, but the statement she originally came from, you
I've
used the
never said that.
you have said that in y'all
You're
conversation.
not going to get me to believe I said that because I didn't.
But
Okay,
yes
well,
you did,
I'm
J
not
Dot.
trying
You
to get you
said
to
it.
believe to say that. I'm just saying I just heard you and her have had multiple conversations. You have always stated that in terms of your
The F
position.
word because that was the exactly I was said to me. You could be gay, but don't be
Yeah,
no
but
F word.
you gotta remember at that time you weren't really even talking about Misha when you first made that statement.
I remember I said it bluntly on real life reality when I was talking to Karma.
My
Like,
point. But we talking about when you was talking to Misha. I'm talking about now the famous quote is the F word. But what Misha talking about in y'all dialogue, you made it
no,
clear about the girl and used it. You
Yeah,
might
no.
you're
When I
right.
mentioned the girl part, I mentioned that I
right, but
have
I'm saying
had my
you might was censoring yourself because you might not want to use the F word. But
Right.
the
Right.
famous quote was the F word, what you said to Kwame. That's how everybody know the statement because you said it with such much conviction
Right.
and you made it clear.
yeah.
You on her dialogue, maybe you were censoring yourself and you didn't say boom,
Right.
boom, boom, but you have referenced
Oh
that.
yeah, it was never. Yeah, my family never said the girl word. It was never a
Okay,
girl. They just wanted. They didn't want me to be what they didn't want me to have problems as a person in the world. That was
but
really all it was.
but you
They just
also
didn't
said,
want.
but they didn't want you to be feminine. It was more the
And it
whole
also come with having problems, like because I have my
right.
feminine
And
ways.
then you don't have to defend your family. I know it was your mama them protecting you. I get that part. I'm just saying it was more about they didn't want you to go out in the world being a boy, being feminine in the South, especially in your environment, was not a good look. So you don't have to
Yeah,
defend your parent like they were doing something bad. I'm just reference to what Misha's talking about. She talking more about you on her dialogue when you made it clear from where your world you can be down low more so acceptable than being a guy that look like you, masculine, but you got these feminine ways. That was the point I think she was trying to
yeah,
make. Um,
yeah.
so Jada, Misha, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And also, J Dot, you have to understand. I don't know how I could make you understand this. You have to understand when me and Manaya and them had that conversation, your name came up because with me, because what you were doing was disrespectful at that time. Now, today, if you would call me a man, it wouldn't hit me as hard as it did back then because I know that's your go-to to make somebody that's your
Mhm.
go-to. So it wouldn't hit me as hard as it did back then because you didn't you came straight out the gate with that kind of mentality, which is disrespectful. Whether it hurts me or not, it's still a disrespectful thing because the majority wins in this. You're the minority in this. If 30 girls are telling you, J Dot, don't call
Misha, can you hear me? Misha,
yes.
come down and come back because you echoing really bad.
Okay.
All right. Jada, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you understand the context that that was filmed like last year in August and you and her was in school at the time and
I
she
know it was recorded last year. I remember when y'all recorded it
so why did it feel more like the attack was more personal?
because we had because when people are watching it, it's
Mhm.
viewed in real time today. So I have
I'm
to
saying
answer it
I'm
today.
and I want you to respond. I just want to get everything out. But you got to also consider that you and Misha actually cool now. Y'all have a relationship. That what makes it different. It's different if someone like Manaya say these things and you and
But
Manaya
I
don't
said Misha was the only one that had the common sense in the whole show.
but you was also dragging her on Instagram and you were also dragging her last night a little bit.
But I didn't really drag her. You
That's
know,
not
I just
dragging
but I
you.
what but because she made that statement, I did want to clarify it for the people that are watching now, because people can't watch it from last year mindset. They can only watch it today and see that she said it today. So, regardless if it was recorded 5 years ago, people saw it last night. So it caught me off guard last night because I wasn't there. So I only watched it just based off of, well, I tuned in to watch and support, and then I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I get you. It's a shocker. She totally get that. She just she didn't know because she even said, "Do he know that dude was filmed?" And I was like, "I don't know. I think he should know that." And I said, "So your response? I'm not attacking your response because we can't tell you how to respond, but I think you should understand the context of you and her was into at the time, and then it was filmed a year ago. So I just want you to know all the context first. And if you still decide to go crazy, then it's on you. But I just want you to know all the context.
Right now, I'm just listening.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
J Dot, you hear us? Hello? J Dot, girl. Misha, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, so finish your statement. We'll move on. Manaya, what do you want to say about this?
Try a lot of things.
Um, you know what? I like Manaya and Greg. I want to say this. When people look at these shows, especially this situation right here, you J Dot you commented J Dot as if it happened today, yesterday, or last week. You have
For
to
the viewers, because the
understand.
viewers, we're watching it as this today. The
Okay,
viewers don't
but
know us.
you do
And
though.
I give you that, but I do feel like you have
You
to.
do.
You could have
You
dealt with
knew.
it different only because you and Misha have a relationship now. That's the thing. If y'all didn't have a relationship,
You could
all
say,
bets are off. But the fact that you and Misha in a better space now, and
But
you
what did I say negative about Misha today? I just said that she
read
was the
back
only one
your
that had common sense.
comments. Read your comments.
No, okay. I think overall it was a group thing. You know what I'm saying? And it was basically what Manaya was saying that I just felt a little off with.
But
What
you
I
didn't
Manaya,
said,
say
what I
barely
said, because
called
I ain't
Manaya
said
name out.
nothing
You call
besides
Manaya
mention your
name
name.
out
So
by
what
other
did I
stuff.
say?
First, you call out Misha. You dealt with Manaya later today, but last night and earlier, because Manaya
Child,
even
I'm so
raised your
sick
point
of
about
y'all.
Misha. You really talked about her more than anything, to be honest, Misha. And then you finally got on Manaya a little bit later when you call her the devil.
And I be there because you right there with me. Because
So
you
I
want to
just
talk
feel like
about
with
somebody
Misha, they
altering
not.
their body, but you alter your state of consciousness. So don't ever. It's
we
the
all also
same way.
our state of
It's the
consciousness.
same way. Just like a
Everybody has
trans
free
woman,
will.
just like a trans woman doing something to her body that you feel is unnatural. When you ingest whatever you ingest, and that's unnatural. So you can feel whatever way you want to. You're not trans. Maybe if you genuinely get to know
Alcohol is
somebody
a
who
is
is
a is a, is
trans,
a change of consciousness. So that doesn't make sense. Like
But
you
when
Jada,
could
you
drink
you
do
alcohol and
still
be in a
be
different
drugs,
saying them
consciousness.
as
you know what I'm
Jada.
talking about.
Yes,
Jada,
but drugs and alcohol fall in the same, baby. So alcohol is the same thing.
Why
and
do
So
you
you can't
see?
really
I
use
see that
that.
you're the type of person that when somebody do, but this
Jada,
and
you make
this
the
and this.
rules as you go, Jada. That's what don't be making me fair, and that's why I tell you, got because you call Cedric stupid. You said, "Oh, he can't be that stupid." I'm like, Jada, and
But I was saying it for because he said, well, I always thought that maybe they might be straight
but that
too.
that make him
That was
stupid.
But
stupid.
that don't make him stupid. That makes
Stupid.
him not
It makes it
knowledgeable
No,
in
stupid for
that
me,
area. That
and I
don't
have the
make
right to
him
use that
stupid.
word.
I didn't say we didn't say you didn't have the right, but at the same time, you have a right to use it. We have a right to say something about it. So we not trying
Okay,
to
so I'm not going to take
evaluate.
that back. He's stupid for that
We're not
word. Don't mean
asking
he's
you to take
overall
it back.
dumb.
We trying to
He's
make
just
you
stupid for
understand
that one
because
thing.
a
He's
personal
stupid for that one
understanding
thing.
does
That's
not
it.
make them stupid. Is the point we trying to make you
Yeah,
understand?
I'm not saying the boy is just flat out dumb or stupid
But
all the
that's
way
not what
around.
you
I'm
said,
just
But
saying
that's
for
J-Dot.
not
You're
what
that
not.
you
one
said.
You're
thing.
not. You're
You
not.
just made a statement. You should have said what you mean. Then
Exactly. You J-Dot, you have a problem with.
you
I
just
don't
call
know if
people stupid. Somebody don't see your view. You stupid. I'm like, Jada,
right. You
you ain't trying to
can't
make
do
them
that.
stupid.
But that's how y'all feel. But I'm going to continue to be me and say what I want.
Okay,
So
yes,
you're
sir.
gonna be
Okay,
continuous having these conversations with people
okay,
that's trying to be knowledge, trying to show you how to be a little bit more knowledgeable in situations. You just can't
Maybe
go
I should
around.
have pointed out that he was stupid for what he said on that in particular
N-
part.
but what?
It's
But,
not. It's not how you
but
say it.
how
It's
does
just the
that make you
word stupid
stupid if you don't
altogether.
know?
Okay,
That's
It's
the
a
y'all have an offense with the word stupid. I'm sorry. If in my family, if you're stupid, bitch, you're called stupid. In my
okay.
world, if you're called
Okay.
stupid, you're stupid,
Okay. So
bitch. You're
okay.
stupid.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm
What
not
does
gonna knock
stupid
it.
mean? What does stupid mean to you? So we can be clear.
Boy,
Maybe.
you stupid as hell for that. Like if you say something retarded right now, I'm gonna be like, you stupid as hell. It's not even that
But
serious.
what does
Y'all
that
take the
mean?
word stupid
No, no,
serious.
no. You just made a valid point. Maybe we don't know the meaning, or we got two different meanings. From your perspective, what does stupid mean?
It's just like saying you're silly. The boy, I'm not saying he's dumb. I don't even know Cedric. How am I just call him? Like, how am I gonna call him?
So what does that
Base?
mean, Jada? Give it a word. You made a statement. You made a valid point. I give you that. What does that mean? Give context now. Don't.
It's just silly. When Cedric has said that when he was talking about when they were trying to decipher trans women and if they were straight women, because Manaya asked that question,
Mhm.
what do you consider girls who date guys, and then they were breaking down, well, what do you mean? Like, what type of guy? And then she just kept saying men. And everybody kept saying, well, is he gay man, straight man, what? And she just kept saying a man. It don't matter if he got a purse or not. He's just a man.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
and then Cedric went into his commentary and he started saying, well, I just thought that, if they were straight, if she was a girl, and he's a guy, then they're just straight. And I was like, he can't be that stupid.
J-Dot. Let me
Jada,
say
you
this
was
to
not
you.
that slow, brother. You know
Yeah,
stupid
let
don't
me
mean
say this
silly.
to you.
You
Let
know
me say
stupid
this to
don't mean
you.
silly because if you thought that you used the word silly sometimes, I ain't never heard you use no silly word.
That was a
But I
strong word,
didn't. But I'm not calling. But I don't know Cedric to just call him
but you
base. He's
still
not.
said
Of
the
course,
word
he's not
J-Dot.
stupid. Stupid to me. Like I think the way we think of stupid is just how y'all are or how are y'all are receiving it.
No,
But
that's
that's
how
not
you
how I'm putting it
said it.
So
out.
so
If
you
I,
just
I
made a
use the word stupid in my everyday commentary when I talk to people, so it's not like, and nobody be offended. Nobody gets
so
offended and
words
be like, "Oh,
have
that bitch just called me
meaning, Jada.
stupid."
I don't
No,
care
it's
how
like
you use it. Words have meaning, and that's what you have to realize. Words
I
have
get
meaning.
it, but only y'all are the only people I've ever been able to say stupid, and y'all just take offense to it. Like, to be honest.
We're
Because
not
it's
offended.
offensive. What do
We're
you
not
mean?
offended.
They
I'm
don't
not
feel
offended.
nobody feels like I'm calling them really
Jada,
stupid. Like I've
Jada,
never
you
had
have to
that.
make believe you
Nobody
go
questions
around.
me and be like,
Jada,
is he
the
calling me
way
stupid?
Jada, to know you and to know the way you talk, you're not gonna make me believe you go around using stupid how you use
Yes,
stupid.
I use bitch around straight people and my homies all the time. I used to
And
have my
you
niggas
know,
say, don't
trying to
call me a
do this.
bitch.
You do this
Like
all the
that's how I
time.
talk.
I always try to compare your straight experience better than your gay experience. Always the straight people
And
experience.
it's not.
You don't have problems with
It is
Oh,
actually it's
always
actually way
say,
better.
you don't know, Jada. Each people have problem, period. You always do this. It's like soon you get an argument. The straight people don't give me this hard time. I'm going back over the straight people. This is what you
I'm
do. This
breaking down what it
but you
is.
what I'm saying, you can break something down without trying to use that as a defense mechanism. It's only y'all. The straight people don't never say this. All
It
you
wasn't. It's not even only y'all. I said it's only y'all pertaining to the stupid word. It's only Greg and the
know,
people that I be on here talking with. In the regular world, when I call a
I,
person stupid, it's they know that I'm not calling them
I
actually
want
dumb.
you to understand stupid means something, man. That is not a good thing to say about people that's not stupid.
and especially if
That's
you
all
don't
I'm
know them
simply
because they
But
don't
saying.
but
know.
y'all but that's what I'm trying to break down to y'all. I don't have to know a person to still say stupid. I've never had a person sit there and argue me down about saying calling them stupid. Like
We not
never in
argue.
my life. Because nobody
J
actually
Dot,
cares
J
about it
Dot,
that
J
much.
Dot, J Dot, J
Okay,
Dot.
You could
brother.
call me
Listen,
stupid and I'd be like,
J
oh,
Dot,
okay, just
listen,
laugh.
listen, J Dot. It would be something different if you said what he said was stupid. You
What
said
he
Mhm.
he
said was
was
stupid.
stupid. You said Cedric was
And
stupid.
Jada, you do enough time to know. I'm always saying Jada because I don't see because I don't see the word like you. That doesn't make me stupid.
I could have taken the time and actually went back and reiterated
Jada,
why
you
I
like
said
to
it.
be an asshole. That's what this is all about. And you pretend like you don't. You like to offend people because you know how to be nice, man. I have seen you just
Yeah, you
come in,
do.
be
You
nice,
do.
and not be offensive. You like to be offensive. And when people call
I'm
you on it, you
And
like
if
to
you go
challenge it as
right,
if you don't.
and if you
You
gonna
not
be the
crazy.
bad guy, just be the bad guy
Yeah,
and play it all the way to
exactly.
the fullest. Don't dibble and dabble and don't make no similes like or as or this straight against gay and all that. Just say I'm an asshole, take it or leave it.
Exactly.
That's
I'm an
just what
asshole
you have to do,
sometimes, but
J
I'm not
Dot.
an asshole all the time.
You not all that's how we
Most of the
know that you're
time.
doing it intentionally because you don't do it all the time. That's our reference point. That's how we know that it's you being an asshole. Because we've seen you being like we have experienced you being a genuine person. So when you use stupid, I know I'm like, okay, that's J Dot child. He yeah, he
He
owned
on one. He on one.
I can admit
You
that maybe when I go off, I be going off, and it might be genuine in the moment, but it don't be so to the point where I just dislike a person or hate a person.
no, we
You
would
know,
never
it's never that.
dislike
It's never
nobody
that
ever
serious.
said
use the
that.
word
Yeah.
offensive because he be like, what the fuck? What make me stupid? Like people like
But
you
I could totally get what you're saying, and I should have said and emphasized more of what I thought because because you put up under why you going off on people when I made
yeah,
that
because
comment.
you said stupid. Sergio can't beat this down, stupid. These down people. You reference. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm like, J Dot child. I was just like, why are you going off on
And
these?
J Dot, you are while you are admitting on the admitting table, you have to also admit. I don't know where it came from or how it came or I don't know. But you do have a glitch in you when it comes to feminine or trans.
Oh yeah,
I
how about
do,
that? I'm saying you just said that
I
J
do,
Dot transphobia to me at this point.
You
I
and I
do.
but what is it? Where
Hmm.
does it come from? What is it?
I just realized that because I said every time it's like you get triggered when the trans conversation get brought up, you get it's something about you just get evil.
You just turn into you turn into a monster. Like what is it?
I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't know what it is to be honest. I mean, I think because I have my own way. I think growing up, I was called out for anything that was feminine. How I walk, if you talk like a girl. I mean, I was told that I talk like a girl. You know what I'm saying? So it
You
was
don't have
always I was always targeted and always picked on in school about how you walk, how you walk. My homeboy just told me yesterday when I came out of the bathroom at work, bro, you walking like you gotta dig up your ass. Can you like walk back like straight like you was when you went to the bathroom? You
Well,
So
know.
you
why
do
don't you
take
hold
care
take
of
on,
them
okay,
and
hold
go
so
on,
see
hold
counseling.
on.
That ain't our problem.
Wait, hold on, Manaya. But y'all see, he always bring up the straight world. But he
I
now
never said straight. I just said my homeboy said.
I'm sure he's straight. Yes or no?
I don't even know at this point, to be honest.
See, you're a bullshitter. You see, if you gonna own
No,
it,
I
own
don't. I don't because I don't because
no,
it.
I work with him.
okay,
Is
I
so
he
work with
straight
him at work,
presenting?
so I
Is
don't
he
know.
straight
I
presenting?
don't know his. I don't know
No.
yet. I just
Yes
know.
or no? Is
We
he
hang
straight
around
presenting?
another gay person that I
No,
think
see,
may be
Jada, I
tricking
think
on him.
you bullshit.
So
That
I
like when
don't
you say,
know. To
if
be
you gonna
honest, I'm still
stand
putting
in
it
and
together.
stand, because you all want to bring up the gay and straight world, and they never give me this hard time. It's always the gays make a big deal. The gays, the straight. But soon they say stuff like this, you wanna come and get conference for the gays. Gotcha. Okay,
okay,
finish.
well, yeah. So okay, so if those people are saying those type of things to you, why do
Hmm.
you in turn come across the interstate and mess with Manaya,
Nah,
Kwanzaa,
he don't mess with me.
Karma? Why do you take that out on us?
I only said it because I was watching the episode. I
No,
mean,
no, 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 no.
Misha,
That's not what I.
you tried me yesterday on the episode. So,
No, no, that's not what I'm referencing to. I'm referencing to J Dot as a whole with the trans girls on the network.
Your
You got into it
but
with
experience.
I don't
everybody
have an
except.
issue with the trans girls on the network.
Let me finish.
Misha.
Let me finish. Let me finish. You've had words with every girl on there except Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa's never came to me and told me that you and her had words. But you've had words with me. You've had word with Manaya. You've had word with Karma.
He ain't
Why?
had words with me though, Misha.
Oh,
I really
well,
haven't.
okay. So, me. Forget everybody else. Me. Why you let people in your straight world? Let's just
Well,
say
hold on,
air
Manai.
quotes.
Hold on,
Let me
hold on,
finish.
Misha.
No. Let Misha finish. You
Let
know
me
what I
finish.
deal with y'all
Let me
later. Let
finish.
Misha finish. Then we
You
gonna move on.
said growing up, your teacher, other kids in school,
You was always judged.
you was always judged, even by the people at the barbershop. You said you was always judged about being feminine or whatever the case may be. Okay, so now in your 30s, you meet Misha. And you packed all that happened with you from kindergarten to wherever, and you unpacked all that on Misha and on other trans women. Why is that? Because if I ask you in a nice, calm voice, hey, my name is Misha, why would you in turn get mad with me and call me a man? Why would
But
you
Misha, I
in
never
turn
called you a man.
let me finish. Why would you in turn get mad with me and be angrily about my overly feminine attributes or me being trans? Why is
But
that?
Misha, I'm not. I actually like you, so I've
No,
never
no,
been
no, 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 no,
offended.
no, no,
You,
no.
we
Cut the
had one
bullshit, J Dot.
argument,
Cut the
and it
bullshit.
was valid.
Cut the bullshit, J Dot.
No,
Why do you
Misha,
have?
our
Why?
argument was valid.
Okay.
I
Why do
think
you
Misha's
have an issue?
conversation is much bigger than what she's saying, Jada. She's not talking about her general.
No, I'm not talking about me personally. I'm talking
Right.
about
She's
in
talking about why do
general.
you always give like which like I'm gonna give a perfect example. When the trans conversation came up, if I read some of the stuff you said, let's just go to the comments record. Hold on, Misha, because I want Jada to hear himself. Why? So hold on, just give me 1 minute, y'all, because I want to
Hmm.
is I want him to hear what he been writing about the trans whole thing. It's basically he basically feel like to me they shouldn't even exist. They need to be
No,
Mm.
Misha has common
hey,
sense.
no.
I just felt like they should have held that common sense together.
Jada, I know you said he did say that, Misha. I'm giving you that, but hold on 1 minute, Jada. Let's just go from last night to what you've been saying about trans people and trans experience. You said the first one with about the female baby carrier. This is why people won't move forward because they disrespectful. The audacity, OMG. As I'm typing this is this and here this my name. I don't want to be a girl. I'm happy as a man. I love men. I like men that are men, and I like men. What else he said?
But
Trans.
that comment isn't there anymore because I felt like it was too
No, it's
bashful.
I thank God that I wasn't born as someone who trans. This is I was not expecting my name to be brought up. So I guess what Misha trying to say is why do the trans conversation always bother you in a negative connotation versus a positive way? That's the ultimate goal of what she trying to ask you as a whole. She point out detailed stuff, but why does the trans stuff or quote unquote feminist stuff just get under your skin where you feel like
It
these
doesn't get under my skin. I thought it would just be easy for if they know that
no,
they're
that when
trans
you
women.
started
Why are they making it
like
so
let
more
me make this
difficult than it is?
you
We
said
never
that
said we
no,
were anything else but trans.
Misha, hold on one
But
minute.
no, when you had said the whole birthing women stuff, I was like, what the fuck did she
So
just say?
Misha, hold on
I
one
was
minute.
like, why would
When
she
you
say
use
that?
when
Because it
you
felt disrespectful to your parents. It was like we all got mamas and stuff. Like, what the hell?
say
Like,
that,
why would you just label your mama a birthing woman?
so now you're a moral police. But you say
No,
stuff
but that's actually what society tried to
listen,
do. When you look
Jada,
up women on Google,
I'm
a
not
birthing
denying
person.
I'm not
So it
denying
was
that.
like, no, I don't like that.
Ask you a question as a whole. When you use word like delusional, when you use words like they're unnatural, when you use statements like these people are crazy,
Or
these people
altering their appearance
parent.
because
So
God
that's
made
the
them.
point that we making. Why does the feminine thing you was breaking it down for someone interrupt you? You said something about in the beginning, your whole life, people have always judged you from that. Do you feel like obviously it has something to do with that? At what point does you not project it on other people that you see
That's
feminine
all I'm trying to
traits
say.
to?
That's all I'm trying to say.
At what point does it not bother you in a negative way where you don't feel the way to write this type of stuff?
I guess when you just grow to learn to just accept yourself all the way fully.
So you
Okay.
saying, wait, hold on, Mish. Are you saying that you haven't accepted yourself all the way?
I don't think I still have. I mean, some days I just wish I was straight, to be honest.
Okay, so
Okay.
more you is more of a you wish you
A
were straight
J Dot
probably more
problem.
than anything.
Yeah, I could honestly say that. Yeah.
But
Why
that's a
is
J
that?
Dot problem.
Why is
It's
that?
not a it is a J dot problem. It's not something that's even about other people.
They
But
focus
oftentimes we project our own insecurities onto other people.
that's
Not
right, and
me.
that's what you have done. But why do you want to be straight? Be honest. Is it because of the respect you feel that come with it? What?
It's a lot with the I feel like being gay is a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's also a little boring a lot
I
of
asked you about
times.
the gay part. Why do you want to be straight? Don't focus on the gay. Why do you want to be straight though? What's the benefit of being straight for you in terms of perception? Do you feel like people accept straight people more? I'm talking
I
about
wish no, I think if I could just have been totally a straight DL guy where I could just fuck bitches and niggas and not have any issues at all, or where a person could point me out and think I'm gay at all, I would rather have been just a DL nigga, to be honest. Like I would have loved to been super
so what's
masculine
stopping
where I
you from
was
being
like
gay?
gangster to where nobody
Nobody
questions
argue
me.
you. What's stopping you from being gay though?
No, I can't. I mean, I do have my feminine ways that people just see. You know, I people see it. Like some of y'all might not see it, but in the regular world, people do see it sometimes.
Why you
You
keep
know,
saying
so it's
the
just
world?
I
What
just
word?
can't get past it. It's things that I just will never be able to get past, and I don't want to have to tell a bitch that I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I mean, bitches know because I'm honest, but I would rather not be always honest. I would rather just fuck that bitch and not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Just
why I
be a
can't.
nigga sometime. Got you.
But
Yeah.
okay, in all that she said,
Ooh-wee.
in all that J Dot said. Where does Misha or any other feminine
But
entity
Misha,
in
I've
the
never
world?
had an issue with you other than that
No,
one
I'm
issue
not
we had.
saying that, J Dot. You're not listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you take what your quote unquote straight people tell you and make you internalize, and you come over and beat the feminine creature up in the gay world. You
I
don't do
do.
this to masculine
I can
men.
agree.
So that's what she's saying. That's her point. That's why I say it's bigger than take her out of. She just saying, why do you every feminine thing is always a negative thing to you. So she just trying to see where do it stop or how do it stop for
How
you.
does it stop?
I don't know.
Because as you pointed out, it's not us beating you up. It's
Right.
not the gay world beating you up. It's the straight people that you let beat you up. It's not us. It's what you let them put in your head about you, sweetheart. If
Exactly.
you only if you would block that out, like you block out the feminine people until you get mad with the straight people. If you block that out, you might learn to love yourself a little bit more with your feminine attributes, with
Okay.
you
I mean,
loving
I have
men and
learned to
women.
love myself with my feminine attributes because I have no choice. But
But
if I
so
had
why
a
That
you
choice in the
always
matter, I would
going to
choose differently. But I don't have a choice. I didn't
okay?
have a choice
So
in being gay. You know what
okay,
I'm saying? Like it
okay.
was no
So
choice
since you
in this
know that
lifestyle.
now,
Okay,
since you know
hold
that
on,
now,
Misha.
when does
Misha,
it?
hold on. He said something important. What you mean you didn't have no choice?
We don't have no choice on being gay. We are who the fuck we are.
So you feel like you kind of would you should have been straight in a sense?
Yeah, if I could have had a choice in the matter, I would have not chosen this.
Well, Jada,
Mm.
I think that's a piece of all of us. I think each and every, if we're honest with ourselves, I think each and every one of us, well, especially me,
Mm-hmm.
at sometimes in my life, I'm like, damn, it would be easier to do this and to do that if
Mm-hmm.
I was, if I was a boy
But
or if
at
I
the
was a
same
real
time, though,
girl.
Misha, I think we can all feel that way.
Yeah,
But the
but we're
mature
not gonna
thing,
take it to the street.
right? There, I say the mature thing is you don't take from your mess and put on somebody else.
Yeah,
That's the
Yeah,
mature
Mm-mm.
part of it. It's
I
like
get.
yeah.
I can feel not like myself all the time, but I shouldn't go out in the world and every time I hear about straight people, I'm out here going to straight clubs, blowing their club up. You know what I mean? I just
Right.
that's
Yeah.
No, that's why.
so,
That's why they have wars against what's going on now in the world. They don't went over there and did all that because somebody told them you should hate this race of people, or you should.
mhm,
No, you should not do that. You should, whatever's going on inside of you, you handle that for you, because you live in this world with other people. And if somebody is telling me, Misha, you walk like you got a dick stuck up in your ass, walk straight. Don't walk behind me. Walk in front of me. I'm not going to.
why do
I'm
you be caring so much what the straight community?
right. Why would they? Why would you? Why do you even care that much to let them talk to you like that?
Mm, mm,
Well,
mm.
first
Why
off,
do
it was
you
a
feel?
coworker, and secondly, I mean, he was. I mean, he's not like.
I,
I like that people feel comfortable to talk because I mean he's really a dope ass person.
so okay,
So you know,
Okay, so
I,
you let dope ass
stop,
people talk to you,
Misha,
stupid.
stop. Hold on. Why you internalize it? Because you can't control what he
I
said.
didn't internalize it, but he can't. But he don't know that I was always picked on about stuff like that. So he don't
No,
know that
but
he just said something that
obviously
people
you
No, that's
always
not the
internalized
said.
it.
question. That's
You
not the
just brought
question,
it
J
up.
Dot.
So you see it. You obviously did internalize it.
Yeah, but it was what was I to say about it? What was
No, I'm not
I
saying you
mean?
can say nothing to him. No, I'm not. I took him out the equation because somebody can say something to you. You got to receive it. Why did you internalize it? Is what I said. That's a you thing, not him.
Right.
I didn't even. I kind of really brushed it off, to be honest.
But
You couldn't
maybe
have.
I was
subconsciously,
like, maybe I did walk out the door and act a little,
my point
walking
exactly.
funny or
That's
something.
internalized. The fact that you had a thought to even consider that what he said was true is a part of
It's
internalized. Maybe it
internalizing.
was 20%, maybe it was 80%, but a part of you internalize it.
Mm, mm, mm.
Oh my God.
And then with that, especially with the trans person, when we tell you we internalize all of that from the world, especially if you're not up to par.
Mm-hmm.
We internalize
Yeah,
all that in the straight world, the gay world, and all of that. And then when we come to people like Jada, who we think is a safe space because we met you in a safe space, and you start beating us up and doing this, doing that, well, how do you think we feel? Who you think we gonna go home and run and cry to? That's when we go to drugs. That's when we go to the gun. That's when we go to the violence.
Misha, say the speech because Jada gonna apologize and he gonna be talking shit. And then he said in the comment, Jada said in the comment, and they ain't saying what I ain't. Don't tell me how to talk, and they ain't changed what I said. So he aware that we gonna try to
Pointless.
get some different, but he want to not be bothered and not be reconvinced. So we gonna move on because he gonna.
Yeah, because it's pointless.
Yeah, it's pointless because he gonna
What
say
what's he mad about? What he felt like
Okay,
Jada
uh
okay.
did?
Can I ask one more question before we move on? Can I ask one
yeah.
more question before we move on?
Hmm.
In all of that, in the whole Misha and J Dot experience, J
Hmm.
Dot, I can't fuck with you no more, bro. Cause you're not growing. You're not going to change, and you're not growing. And I can't keep on reaching down in the gutter to sling tomatoes with you, bro. I can't keep on doing it. We've been going through this rent cycle too long, and you still are the same
Yeah, he made it
individual.
clear in the comment. Don't and I ain't changed my mind. I can say what I want to say. So he aware that we were gonna say something. So he don't want to change.
So
I
J
just
Dot,
don't
when you
know.
see me, if I don't speak or don't remember the comments that you made, remember all of that because I just can't. I can't
I'm
keep on.
confused. I thought that was good though.
Yeah, but child, he been going off in the comments, child.
About
I
what?
can't.
What happened? Something new happened?
He don't like that Misha mentioning him, which is fair, but then he started to go into a lot of other stuff about the trans, call Manaya the devil.
What
She,
you mentioned on the show?
yeah,
That's
it
a
was
year and a
cool.
half old.
That
So
was him when that a year
But
ago? I
people
thought
are
you were
watching
cool
the
now
show
in this moment.
today. What do
But
you
But
you
what do
you
you want
already
me
know,
to
but
know
say?
it
y'all
would
But
be
have
I'm
a
saying
different if
like, but I'm
Misha
relationship.
saying
did
like,
not go
But
to
y'all have a
grow.
relationship,
but I'm
Jada.
saying you
That's
watching
why
it. You
you
know what
want her to
happened,
give
right?
you the
Don't you know what
benefit
happened
of the doubt. You have to give her the same way when you and y'all in a relationship.
when y'all mad at each other that time around that
But
time?
I'm not
Yes,
mad at
Exactly.
her.
I said
it's the
But I
last
thing
was
you
year
mad
in
with
that
say.
you.
moment.
It's the thing you say, Jada. You be having no regard. And then, cause me and Manai even said, and we said, well, maybe he don't know they was filmed years ago. And then he said, "Oh, I did know that." So you knew that, and still, so it's like Jada, you just want to be an asshole. You know all of these things, and you still going off it if you and her in that same space. Because we thought, well,
Well, and
maybe
when
he.
a show comes out, you comment on it right then and there about what it's
I
about,
No,
know
so
that,
that
J
people
Dot.
can
Jada,
see from
No,
your
but
no.
Jada,
perspective
But
of the
like
I
you
day.
was
as a
out.
person who went through it,
So
you should
Jada,
be
let me give
over
you
it.
context of what I'm saying. I'm
I'm not
saying
even. It's not. I am over it.
I
It's
know
not
you
something that I'm
over it,
not
but listen,
over.
Jada, you missing the point. This is what I'm saying. Do you remember when Misha did what she did on that live when the show came out, the house show? What did you do? Remember when Misha got on that live, see what she said? You got on the phone and you called her, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because y'all was friends. So what I'm telling you is you can't ask her to give you a certain respect and context with of things being online when you don't even consider the same thing. And you got on this live tonight saying you did know the context of everything, and you still decide to go in and say all the crazy stuff you said. That's the difference. You and her have a relationship. When you and a person have a relationship and y'all been through this already, therefore, and you know all the context, it's pointless for you to do that because it's almost like damn. You know all the context, you knew all the things because we was like, well, maybe he didn't know this. And then you get on here and was like, well, I did know that. And it's just like, so why would you do that when you want her to respect you and not to say certain things online and without knowing full context? And you did the opposite. So that's the point of what she's saying. And that's the point I'm saying. I'm not talking about you on Manaya situation. That's fair game. I'm talking about you on Misha
Well,
situation.
I will say this for the for the Misha part. The first response that he saw that he said he still sees. I actually deleted that last night after I typed it because I thought it was too harsh, and I considered everything that it was recorded last year, and maybe I've overreacted. Now he said it's still there, but on my phone when I look at it just now because I'm looking at it now, it's not there. So maybe he could still see it and I can't see it. But I did delete it because I did feel like I overjumped the gun with it. So
Okay.
I did do that for
What
real.
about what you said
So
at on Instagram about 2.5 hours ago?
when it came to the Instagram post, I didn't say anything negative to Misha.
But what if Misha would have said it about you? You can't decide what's negative for another person, though, J Dot. Just like we couldn't decide, just like what me and Manai said earlier, we said we can't say that J Dot can't get
I
mad with
was
me.
responding in group to what Manaya said to that
Right. I
girl
know, but I'm
because
not
I was like, the double
but you
standard
notice
is
the difference.
crazy.
You
Which
know the
ain't none of
difference.
your
I
business.
never put Manaya name in it. I'm talking about Misha part,
Yeah,
is what
but
I was saying.
they're always only ever going back to the one conversation with Karma, but they're never ever saying Karma was in the wrong. You
Yeah,
can't
I
be mad
agree.
at how I responded. It's been
But J Dot,
years.
you knew
Well,
I stopped
I've never
Jayla didn't do
disrespected a
nothing
person
to
since.
you,
Jada,
from
I
my
stood with you with that
understanding, and
karma
you
thing.
disrespected
So,
that
so
girl.
you can't use that because I stood with you about karma. I told everybody you was karma was wrong because she the one started that. So
No,
you,
you did, Greg, but it don't seem like the others. gave up on it.
No, Manaya did too.
I
Manaya was
did too. I
yeah,
did
they
too.
understood like,
You
oh,
you just
She
you just
did, but
called
then
that you
Mania
just
was,
called that girl a
but she
bad
was quick to
rose.
say you've gotten into it with girls. That was with the S. So
You do.
if you
What?
forgave me about the karma situation, then what is it?
First of
no,
all, I ain't studying you about none of the situations, but I just brought up
I know you don't.
what you said. You never disrespected me. I'm talking about Jayla. I
yeah,
ain't
she
talking about
never
no
said
karma.
karma. She
Yeah,
said
but
Jada.
even with the Jalen situation, I mean, I could get that that was crazy, but I took back what I said to her when I talked to
Yeah,
her.
but Jada,
Her.
Jada, you can't
okay,
do that either. You
You
always
you
saying
didn't really
something
take it back, Jada.
harsh,
You
and then
said
you
yeah,
always
I
want to take it back.
realistically
How
you was
many
right.
times is somebody supposed to take your apology? You do it all the time. How many times? How many times you gonna
But
come
first off,
late
hold on.
and I'm not
Everybody
gonna
has a
give you?
right
I'm
to
not gonna send you home.
individualism. Everybody
that's
has a
true.
right to individualism.
And
Me and
listen,
Jayla had that moment, and Jayla forgave me. So what does it have to do with the others? Because Jayla is
and
fine. She's one girl.
Misha
She's
even
not all of
acknowledged.
you.
But
That's
Misha
not.
even acknowledged too. She was like, okay, when you brought that perspective a long time ago, she said, you know what, Jada is right because they had nothing to do with me. She said, but I got triggered. So she acknowledged it wasn't about the Jayla. Like she said earlier, Jada, Misha is more talking about the experience of trans at overall. She not talking about an individual thing. So I want you to consider that when Misha be talking to you, it's not about her personally. She just be want to understand why do you always see feminine period as a negative thing where you always lash out
Attack,
in some
yeah.
capacity. That's how
I don't.
she
I think I just don't. I mean, I mean, we see so much toxic masculinity, bitch. Then toxic femininity needs to be a big thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like the tearing down of masculinity. You know, I feel
well,
like that is
But
always
tear
you
a
across
not.
vocal
the board.
point
Who
No,
on
tear who
you have
tear
to
everything.
down
tear
who tear
across
down
the board.
masculinity?
That is like a whole
Lord, please,
movement.
girl.
Toxic masculinity.
No,
Like that is a hashtag. That's
it
very
is.
big.
Whoever.
I agree. I agree. It is, but you have to attack it across the board fairly. You can't just be
Confused. Let me
biased on
guess.
these certain issues.
Yeah, like we're telling men to not be masculine no more, as if just making them feminine is the key. That's not really a
But
So you
Jada,
think
like.
you
That's not
just
make
said,
sense.
okay, let's go with that. And then I'm not gonna say nothing else. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. You just said 20 sentences ago, I have feminine qualities. I
right?
do
I
feminine stuff.
do.
So how could that even come out your mouth? You fit it, you right there with you holding hands with us, you just don't have on the wig and makeup. You
No,
right
but
there with us. You just said it.
femininity isn't just all wigs and makeup though.
That's what I'm okay, I'm done.
You just proved her point. That's the point she's trying to make.
You
Because if it
just
was just
like
wigs and stuff,
I can't.
it'll just be them. But we're gonna get back to the topic. But Jada, you like to be an asshole. But moving on. So Manai, how you feel like your event went overall?
It was cute.
It was gotcha. Um, your brother came. Misha, your husband came. Misha, talk about your experience overall. Did you enjoy Alabama?
I did. We went out and we had a nice gay old
Mm,
time,
not a
honey.
gay.
We had a gay old time. We were feminine and we was sissies and we was everything. And the trans women, feminine, we was all that together. And right now, Misha, like I said there, my husband, who I sleep with every
Yeah,
night,
you sure did say that. He
he
feminine
has
ways.
some feminine
I
ways,
saw that.
but I love him because he's my man. And I don't
Mhm.
ask
Yes.
anybody else to love him. He's my man. I'm the girl, he's the boy. Point, period. That's it. You know what I'm
Misha,
saying?
let me ask you about this before we move on. Manaya made it clear, and I think that's what everybody was surprised when you said you was like you still go into gay spaces.
I
Why do
do.
you still like to go into gay spaces versus most trans women like Manaya Kwanzaa? It was just like they don't like to go in those type of spaces. Why do you like
Um,
it so much? Why does it work for you? What do you
it
get out of that?
um okay. I've always been in straight spaces.
Hmm.
I've been in
How was your
Atlanta.
experience? Was it
Um,
bad?
no, no, it was not bad at all. My experience in the straight world was a little bit more complex though,
Hmm.
because guys get intoxicated and they see me,
Yeah.
and then I think overall, I'm thinking, and sometimes it's not, but I'm thinking it's a more of a safe space.
The straight space or the gay space?
No, the gay space,
Oh yeah,
even
the gay,
though,
yeah, I
yeah,
agree. It's yeah,
even though I get
yeah.
into it with some of the gay boys, even though, but overall, I think 80% of it for me, especially in Atlanta, I think
it's a safe
Safe
space for
space.
me. Yeah.
Manai, why you don't like a lot of gay spaces? It's just do you
Too
feel
much for me. Too much.
in a
Too
sense
much.
too much feminine energy there or not enough
Too
masculinity?
much feminine. A lot of mess.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you a question, Manaya?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With okay, if there is a gay space, without the overly mess, because I think we can look over the femininity. I think for me, I think femininity. I see femininity in everything that's gay, especially now in these days. If you found a gay space that was not so messy, would you frequent?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I think she just want a man.
Because at the end of the day, I don't date gay men. See, for me, when I was going out, you could say, oh, well, some people do go out just to have a good time. When I was
That's
going
right.
out, honey, I was seeking men.
Right.
Okay, I'm
When I go to the
yeah,
club, you
got
think I want to put on all my finest for a bunch of flocking gay folks to come around? Oh, you beat, honey. You sick
gotcha.
me.
So I think
No, baby, I want my look to really be appreciated.
but I
I
think
want a
Misha,
man
that's the
for me and
difference.
him to lead that and
The
climb.
difference is you going for a good time. Cause like for me, I don't go out for look for that type of stuff either. So for me, I can do either or. But I do get what Manai saying. So if you went out for that purpose and that purpose no longer there, then why would you be there? But I think for me, she went out almost. For me, when you go to gay space, you go there to have a good time. So the
Hmm.
intentions could be the difference.
And
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a
can I
question real
ask this
quick?
question too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with how everything looks, do you think at the end of the day, do you think you're in a straight relationship?
Mm. Um.
Well, are you in a relationship right now?
She married.
Yeah.
Oh no, I knew she was married, but I don't know if they're
That's a
still married. That's why.
relationship. Now you stupid.
No, okay, well I
Now
might be
that's
stupid, but I didn't know they
stupid.
were still together
Well, why would you
Yes.
think that?
Well.
because they broke up at one
Um.
point.
Oh,
Well. I say. Um. Realistically, if God Himself came to me, because I'm not finna tell God no lie. So
hmm,
if God asks me, of course we're gay, but we're straight presenting. When
Mhm.
okay,
we go out, we don't have little kids staring at us and saying, "Mama, why them men holding hands and this and that?" You know.
okay,
Um.
okay,
So that's
okay,
why but able to pass.
okay.
Get through, honey.
Right. Do
Gotcha.
you? Let me ask you this as
Hold on
well.
1 minute, Misha. Spiller had a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
I don't
sorry.
know. No, Misha question was what I was gonna ask.
What you
Honestly,
gonna ask? Okay, I got you.
like,
You
are
can
they
Okay.
they're straight? Well, she asked what I was gonna say.
Okay. Can I ask you? Damn, what was I about to ask? I don't forgot, y'all. Damn, it was good too. I forgot. It was so good it slipped my mind.
Yeah,
I
so
forgot.
and I'm so glad you said that because I said it earlier. That was one of the things that I ain't gonna call his name challenged about Manaya being delusional because she feel like she could be trans and in a straight relationship. But Manaya gave clarity that
Hmm.
no, she realized that in logic term we could it's a gay, but she's in a straight presenting
It's in a
relationship.
relationship.
And
So
Yeah, and I
and
did like that
that's
she
a
said that.
great way of
Manaya, your
explaining it.
husband is straight, so your husband consider himself straight.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
You
Oh,
said what, Jada?
No, I said I like how she clarified it. So
I
no,
do
Yeah,
too.
yeah, she
I
did.
like
She
how
yeah.
you clarified that. I also have a question. Like when you walk in, like when a trans girl walks into a relationship, do you think that we are obligated to tell?
mm.
Are we obligated at the first initial meeting, whether it's in a straight club, at the gas station, wherever? Do you think that we are obligated to say? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something that happened to me when y'all answer it. Do you think that we are
I think so.
obligated?
Based up on these time, tell them because misunderstanding can happen so fast, or
Yes.
especially not even misunderstanding. The narrative they can go with can happen
Yes,
so bad. I would,
yes.
Well, I don't think you have to. If I met you at the chicken spot, hey, what I got between my legs ain't none of your business.
but
You
he,
the one
if,
asked for
if
my
you, if
phone
you,
number. I didn't ask you nothing. I didn't invade your space. So get mad at yourself for what you saw and was lusting over, and you like. You need to kill yourself. Don't kill me.
right, but
I think we're asking more so when it's time to have sex.
no,
Oh,
no, no,
ain't nobody doing that in
no.
2025. Hopefully.
Oh,
Fooling
okay.
people, all these penises around here that you don't have to lie to and you can get them just like that. Hopefully nobody. Now that was more so back in the day, the girls used to do that. Now folks ain't really too much
But I'm
doing
saying,
it.
I feel like to be on the safe side, just tell him if you know his intention to sleep with you and your intention to sleep with him, just tell him what's going on before y'all even. I
But
would.
Greg,
Can I, right? Can I do
it's
some
easy
pushback
for
on
you
that?
to say that
That's
because you're
true.
not trans.
Right.
I
But when
agree.
you're a trans person, you don't
It
want to
can
be
go either
looked at
way. Yeah.
as your genitalia. You don't want to walk around with a shirt on that says, I'm a chick with a, you know, you don't want to. It's not about that. Get to know me. Get to
But
know
see,
me. And I'm going to tell you who I am or whatever the case may be. But if it makes you that infuriated that you saw me at the gas station and you asked for my number, I gave you my number. And the only thing we done did was say hello to each other over the phone and you want to kill me now because I told you I'm trans. That's bizarre. Because the only thing you got
But
to
have you
do is
ever
say,
had moments where you?
But
I'm
it's
yeah,
not
sorry.
that's what I'm
happening
about to
now.
tell
No, I
you
was gonna say, have
now.
you ever
I
had
have.
moments where you actually got to know a person and then you never addressed that part of the conversation
Yes.
initially, and then later on when they found out, they
Right.
went off on
Uh,
you, and then
Yes.
you're
I
like,
ain't never
and they
had
call you
nobody
a
go
I've
liar,
off
and
had
on
you're
that
me.
like, well,
happen to
how
me
I'm a
several
liar, and you never
times.
even asked me.
I've had that happen to me several times.
Yeah, I
I
get that a lot, to be honest. I
I
deal with
had
that
to
too.
go. I had to go to work like not this Friday, last Friday, and I stopped at the gas station. Got out, no makeup on, had my hair. I think I had my hair pulled back in a ponytail. Got out, went in the gas station, and I seen this man come up because it's a club right here on the corner where I live at. Like I said, I'm always thinking you intoxicated, you don't know what you're doing. So I'm gonna be very minimal in talk because I know my voice is like, my voice. So he was like, "Hey, what's up, Slim?" I waved my hand, went on in the gas station. When I come back, he done pulled to the other pump. He was like, can I get to know you? Where you going? You leaving work or you coming from work? And I'm just shaking my head, no, smiling, trying to be cordial or whatever. So he he was about to get out the car, and I guess something told him to take a closer look. So when he took a closer look, he was like, "Can I ask you a personal question?" I shrugged my shoulders. He was like, "You a biological female?" I shrugged my shoulders again. He was like, "Oh, I'm cool." He was like, "Y'all need to stop that fucking shit." So it can go either way. I
yeah,
said
Yeah,
nothing to this man.
yeah,
nothing.
that's true. That's true.
I said
Yeah,
nothing to him. So
Because they
when
feel like the fact that you showing up, dressing up is tricking them.
I
yeah,
feel
because
like
for him, his eyes had deceived him,
Yeah.
so
but I
he was
don't
mad
feel
at
That's
that
why I need
himself.
to
either.
stop that shit.
I don't feel that either. You know what I feel? I feel like you know what you like when people go to jail and they say I got turned out in jail. You didn't get turned out in jail. You happen to acknowledge those feelings that you've been feeling in jail. You didn't
Yeah.
get turned out. When a
Yeah,
man
turned
comes
up.
up to a trans woman, when a man comes up
Right.
to a trans woman, he is not registering this could not be. He knows there is a possibility that it is. And
Yeah,
that's
but I also see Misha. I've had people who really, really befriend you, take you in, love you, and then when they find out, it was all fucking over. You're getting the fuck out my
Mhm.
house. You know what
found
I'm
out that you
saying?
were gay or gay
Yes,
man.
yes. So that's why I go so hard on myself. That's why I became the Black Boy
I feel
George.
like that's a different experience.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
when men feel as if they can't have tell that this is a gay nigga that I'm hanging with, you mean to
Hmm.
tell me you've been a faggot because the nigga done told me you've been a faggot all this time, bro? You know what I'm saying? Why you been a liar? Nigga, I ain't never lied. You never asked me. Like, we never even, nigga, you my homie. You my friend. Like, what is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like some men just are like, they feel bad at themselves that they just couldn't, that they didn't even know. Like, that they just felt like they've been tricked and you didn't even
Right.
trick them.
So hold on, guys. That's a good point. Let's put a pin in it because now I gotta get up out of here. So let's go on to DC Manaya. That was a great
Okay.
trans event. What did you think about the doing a photo shoot, watching that scene, and y'all did not make it on time, but watching it back, what do you think about that scene with D, and what's your thought about D being part of the show this season?
Mm-mm. What I thought about that scene, phenomenal. D, amazing. Just, oh my gosh, I love D.
Yeah.
Which one is D? Is that him?
Yeah, D is the photographer. He did the photo shoot for Miami Tip.
Okay.
She was doing a book signing for her thing.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like that scene too.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's get to the meat and potato of this episode. So
Hmm.
Manaya, let's talk about you got there and went to the scene first. You was the first one there right after almost like an hour after D got started, and then the group came 3 hours later. After that, we seen you D pulling the group to the side, and then we get into the big blow up. Can you break it down? Let's break it down. How did you get to the big blow up? Before you got there, you did say and confess you was already frustrated. Why was you frustrated before you got there? What were you frustrated about?
I was frustrated because it was being ran across my desk that uh, some lady on there was upset. Well, not necessarily upset, but just said that, you know, um, basically the other women on there, me and Kwanzaa,
Mm-hmm.
not giving her a chance to speak. We were kind of loud. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much how it brewed up.
Okay, so let me give context to that. So what happened was, I think we filmed the Bessemer scene in episode 3, where y'all see them out at the club scene. And to be clear, Chassidy did not call me. I called her after the couple of scenes because when I'm filming a scene, and especially like with the BAMA cast, and I really like you, you're gonna be main cast, and I see you're not meeting and towards like whatever my expectation is for you in the scene, I'm gonna be calling, checking in, like, why was you quiet? So I called her about the scene that investor, and I felt like she was not as turned up as everybody else in the group, and she referenced to me that that's just not her thing. She, she kind of talk one at a time. She don't really talk over people, and kind of like some things of like Manaya and Kwanzaa was very like turned up that night. That's not her style in terms of those in that context. That was the third incident. But then I think what Manaya had in mind was, I think, let's go back to the first thing, Manaya. I think you didn't originally did not know about the whole Kwanzaa thing of it all. Remember when her and Kwanzaa
Uh
Jesus.
huh.
sit down. So when you got there, you say you were surprised that it was over so fast. So that was
Uh
like for you, that was kind of like a red flag. And I think even Chassidy even said, fair to her, she even got a red flag for you because she was wondering why you even concerned about what her and Kwanzaa going on. So there was a kind of red flag for her. And then from your side of things, it was a red flag for you that they worked
Yeah.
the issue out so fast as if it was no issue. The
huh.
second thing was the rooftop, which the scene y'all didn't see. The rooftop scene was when Trina was in that scene, Manaya. That's the first night that the Alabama people met the Birmingham people. So I felt, and I could be wrong, I felt, and I think I told Chassidy that I felt like once Manaya and Trina got there, you kind of took the back seat. So, because I felt the engagement wasn't as equal of that. And I think she mentioned, not think, but she mentioned to me that she's kind of like with Kwanzaa because she knew Kwanzaa before the show. She kind of like um, more, what's the word? Live with Kwanzaa because Kwanzaa is kind of somebody she knows. So it wasn't a thing that she kind of felt bad. It was a thing of like Kwanzaa is my people. So when I'm with Kwanzaa, you're gonna get a different side of that. So
But
Manaya had concerns about that in terms of like, you know, whatever. What? Let me ask you, Manai, in your own word. What did you think that was when I presented it, or I told the group about that situation? You and the other group about that situation. What was your interpretation of her really just feeling like more lively? I guess with Kwanzaa.
Child, it's a thing. I know exactly what it was, but I just don't want to get too, because people would love to say that I'm crazy. But
What
well,
is
uh,
you
it?
already said you got dysphoria, girl. Say it. Shit.
I know
Girl,
you
say
said,
it.
and you even said in your confession that you felt like she only.
she didn't want Kwanzaa to be my friend. See, they try to blackball me. See, they try to get everybody to be against me.
Why do you feel she didn't want Kwanzaa to be your friend?
Oh, cause I could just tell. I know how she act, and it's certain things that girls will say.
Hmm.
That being one of them. Um, that being one of them. The Kwanzaa comment, but I can just tell, like it's just you have to be there just to pick up the vibe and see. But yeah.
Gotcha. So that was like your second strike for her. Her second strike for you was when you brought confronted Cedric, and she even said in
Hmm.
her confessional.
Which had nothing to do with her.
Right. So strike two for her was the Cedric situation, and the strike one was Kwanzaa. For you, it was when the Kwanzaa situation, she had a beef from your interpretation, but when you got there, it was over so quick, as well as
Hmm.
the whole um thing on the rooftop, the scene y'all didn't see. That was your second one. So when you heard about the Bessemer thing, you had got um you had got very frustrated because you felt like, why does the producer have to ask you these things for these things to come out? What was your frustration? What was the root of that about?
My
Was it
frustration was, see, regardless, I got good sense. I don't go nowhere with nobody 3 different times and feel uncomfortable and don't open up my mouth not one time to that person in a nice way. Manaya, can I talk to you about something? When we be out,
Mhm.
you just be over talking me. And I that kind of bothers me a little bit,
So
and so
you felt like she should have brought that more forefront rather than the producer asking her to get that from her?
exactly, because if you just sitting there smiling, looking like some type of psycho killer, then what are we supposed to do?
God
See,
forgive me.
when I say that I recognize the spirit, see, people be thinking I'm lying. No, this is something that wants the world to stop for them. And oh, what does she think? And she even said they didn't ask me. We didn't ask each other.
Yeah, she said. Yeah, she did say that later.
So it's a lot of
So hold
wanna
on one
be.
minute. So let's play the scene for the people that ain't seen it fully, so y'all can see how that Manaya asked her about it.
Well, everything is just fine.
Very observant.
I have felt some type of way. I have actually kind of been hurt because when we first met you, or when I first met you, when I came, you said, "Hey, the only thing that gonna ever get on y'all nerves about me is I'm always happy. I'm always, in a good mood. Nothing bothers me." But then I hear stuff about, oh, we not letting her speak. We not including her in things. And for me, Kwanzaa, she might not, but it bothers me because I went through a whole lot of shit last year with a crazy ass trans woman, and I don't have
That crazy ass trans woman took me out though.
time for that now. So for me, right now, it seemed kind of weird. Like, okay, the first time I heard, hey, this girl, she got a problem with Kwanzaa because Kwanzaa said this and she said it this type of way and da 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 da. But then when I got to the dinner and I asked, well, did y'all handle it? Well, everything is just fine now and it's good. Okay, so I said, well, I'm gonna eat my food. I ain't gonna be no negative Nancy. If they say everything is good, it's good. But then we come to the third event, to the on the rooftop, and I hear that when we leave, oh, Chassidy, she only feel comfortable around Kwanzaa, and y'all. I don't know what went on, but I just let it pass. But then the third event, when we was in Belson, and I thought everybody was getting along good. I thought everything was going good. But then I hear afterwards, oh, Chastity feel that y'all to get on, y'all, this girl act a certain type of way when she come around me.
And I got some.
And we speak so loudly and we don't give you a chance as a trans woman. And I'm gonna let you know it hurt me. That's why tonight
you can kind of tell my vibe been different because I don't know.
Pretty lengthy, you know. That's kind of what I be talking about, you know. It's a little lengthy. And it's fine. Thank you all for saying that. You know, I do what you're saying. From the jump, I never really been in a setting with
Other girls.
yes, or really a lot of, you know, gay guys, to be honest. Like, I had a set group of friends. Those were all the people that I hung out with.
Please.
Coming into this setting was totally different for me, you know? So, I don't know why I can't have an opinion. You know, everybody's obligated to have their own opinion.
Right. I mean,
Like,
you
can
have
I
your
be like right
opinion.
now?
But
can
no,
I finish?
let me say, when I have my
How?
because see, this is where the problem comes in at. When I have
That's the
my
problem.
opinion,
Like, I can't
I got
talk.
my opinion, and
Girl,
I don't have to
okay.
call nobody
wait.
on nothing and say that
ladies,
this is how I
nobody
feel and they
called
didn't
me
do
first
this.
You
of all.
are women.
Nobody
So
called
why
me.
can
I was
nobody
asking
talk?
a question.
Wait
Okay,
a minute.
just let her talk at the end.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Okay,
Wait
talk.
a
I'm
damn
gonna go.
minute.
But that's the
My
thing. It's
chicken
not,
breast.
I'm not going to be feeling the need to chime in at the end.
Uh-huh.
I'm not an end girl.
You want to be the
Get
first
out.
girl, but you need to realize that there are two other girls on the show with you.
Just let her
Who
talk.
said
We
that,
talk.
though?
No, baby, I know the spirit. We gonna talk the truth.
Just let her talk.
Wait.
Just let her talk, cause we just
But
talking.
people like to pretend.
We are
Because
trying to
that's
get
what how you come and sit
dialogue.
3 times and you can't tell us what's in your mind and what's on your heart.
Mimi,
Let her talk, Naya.
we are trying
Let
to
her
get
talk.
dialogue. We
It
cannot
ain't nothing.
dialogue.
Okay, let her
Relax.
So for me, I'm a bad and I'ma say what I gotta say. Hey, Kwanzaa, you're not letting me speak.
Hold on.
Kwanzaa, could you slow down?
Wait a damn
I'm not gonna
minute.
get on the phone and call Greg.
Yo, shut the fuck
Well, whoever
up.
got whoever.
Shut up.
But guess what?
Nobody.
Because I don't respect you.
Hold, wait a minute.
Because I don't respect you because I went through the same shit. Because it's not about Kwanzaa, it's about me.
No, it's not. You want it to be about you.
No, that's what it's about. I wish that it was not.
Somebody else that hurt you. I didn't
I'm
hurt
tired,
you.
y'all.
Let
With
me
me.
get up. Y'all sit y'all ass down.
She brought her, to my opinion, she brought her back into. Bye. Still not upset with her. I have no ill will against her. Like, I came into this show, you know, for mine.
It's gonna be okay, girl.
All I wanted to say is,
It's okay.
all I wanted to say is, personally,
okay, girl.
Look, I don't give a how loud it is. I don't give a none of that shit.
We're gonna make it
All
right.
it is.
No, it's really bad because I am like such a sweet person and she just did all of that and I'm not even mad. I'm still not mad at her. And she's trying to make like I don't get it. I didn't mean to say that about her, but that's just the vibe I get. I'm entitled to my opinion.
But everybody is not the same.
No, they're not. But why? I feel like she's
Bitch, I didn't ride with
a lie, like because I'm not used to being in that type of environment. So I have been, but
damn bitch. You want to sit up here and play these goddamn Hillary Duff games with all the rest of the group. I'm reading reality. Get in my goddamn car and go home, bitch. I didn't ride with you. She's fake. I ain't got nothing to do with that big ass man. No, for real, y'all can't see it. It's an attention-seeking spirit that wants attention, wants everybody to feel sorry for them. I done been through shit. You done been through shit. We came in this group to try to be friends, not to find no fault. Oh, such and such won't let me talk. You big ass dude. I promise you.
Say your L.
As of now,
I'm trying to.
as of now, I love you. I love everybody that's in the group. But who sits here,
Let her
you
get
bigger
to her
than
car, though. She ain't
you
gotta go,
bigger
but
than
let her get to her
everybody.
car.
You bigger than everybody. Who the than you? Shit. I'm going home. Won't be to your
an event. I remember, um, first of all, somebody's. I don't know if the gay. Yes, I began to yell and let that person know, baby, that I see you. Everybody else around here trying to console you, but I'm about ready to take your head off. I don't like her.
Mimi,
I love you, baby.
Cause
Please.
my bag's still in your car door, but
Come
I.
on and get it, baby,
Okay.
because I'm finna go.
You about to
I ain't
go?
got shit else for a
Mimi,
fake ass cry, baby. I'm going
Mimi,
home.
Mimi.
I wanna sit up. And it's gay shit, nigga. You is gay. What the that long ass wig you had on ever since we started filming? Problem.
That is
Let's
not
talk about the
nice.
real truth.
That
You
is not
fucking fat
nice.
as hell, and you got on a goddamn long ass wig that you had, and all the rest of the girls been changing their hair.
Okay, let's go back. So, what do you want to say about that blow up? Do you feel like you overreacted in that?
Mm-mm. Cause leave my name out of it. Don't play with me. Whatever opinion you have about me, give it to me. Cause if not, then guess what? I'll give it to you.
But I did ask her though. What do you say about that?
Huh? I
I,
don't care, Greg. That you can ask me whatever you want. If I want it, just like you asked Quan, that's a great lesson moving forward in real life and reality TV. If Greg asks you something, they know how you is. So you mean to tell me you that damn like this boy said stupid? Uh please. Didn't you see that when you asked Kwanzaa that question that she played the field? Okay, so you just
no,
you
and I didn't and think about it, but I didn't even tell you that because I did want to tell you. I told Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa went back and told you what was said. So I had
yes.
no. I honestly didn't have an intention because you got to think about. It. She told me this before your trans event. I was just talking to Kwanzaa one night, and I was just bringing up about the group and stuff we was talking about, it, and I never gave Kwanzaa a name. She figured out, and you remember the next phone call, you and her called me about the
Uh-huh.
situation and then I just told y'all what was said in turn because I
Uh-huh.
really honestly was not gonna bring it up. At least not right now.
I seen him. Yeah, so my thing was I don't care who called you, don't sit with me 3 different times and feel a certain type of way. Why are you this ain't type of thing?
Mm-hmm. But now you went out.
Because I live in Tuscaloosa. So,
So
for
you
folks
feel
who
like
don't know
she
people,
should have shared those thoughts with the group. So to be clear, your frustration was more that the time that it was three situations where your name was brought up and she could have
yes,
received those thoughts about you.
yes.
Got you. Got you. So you don't feel like you overreacted. Why did you get ticked out? Was it something she said or you what was that about?
Well, first of all, I was already ticked off. It was, see, people be thinking that it's just one thing. See, it takes a lot for me to just go there like that. Even though, yeah, I got a little temper problem and I'm actually working on myself. I'm in counseling. That's what J Dot need to do. When you got something that's going on when you got something that's going on with yourself that you don't like, then you try to fix it. So
Hold
I
on.
know that I have an anger
So
issue.
let me ask you about this, Misha. Jada did bring up a good point. He said you was kind of hypocritical because you did tell him in a lie back about being mean to trans women can make them unalive themselves, but you said a lot of
Hey,
things.
and guess what? If she had unalived herself at that time, I wouldn't have gave a damn, and I'm not sure if I give a damn now.
Wait, what you said, Greg?
Now you know that's a lot.
Wait, Greg,
Do
say
That
that
you
is a
one.
lot.
understand, Greg? When I
Yeah.
told you, I said what I said. See,
Yeah.
J Dot said what he said out of ignorance. My stuff
Oh
was
yeah, you did.
intentional.
Got you.
I was intent for her to hurt, for her to go home and get the crying worse than she did on the show.
Didn't I
But
just tell y'all the other day?
do you feel like
Ain't nobody worried about your feelings when they in a fight
Uh-uh,
with you. Or,
baby, I'm
I'm
telling
trying to
you.
hurt you.
I
I get
promise
that
you,
part?
once it
Okay,
go
so
there.
Manaya,
Oh,
so I get the frustrated part, but do you feel like the punishment matched the crime though?
hey, guess what? I don't care if you stole a piece of bubble gum. I don't care. Death row.
Death row.
Ah!
You a man.
The double standards is crazy.
Death
Now
row.
what Jade I said that I did
He
was
said
double
it's a
what
double standard because Manayu got on him about being mean to trans women, and she did the same thing to her sister. So he felt like Manayu was
Well,
being.
first of all, if she was my sister, she could have
she
came to
wouldn't
me and
have
said
right.
that
She
we
wouldn't
had
have
a
got
problem. So she ain't my sister.
Mm,
So, therefore, that's where things messed up at right there. If we had a sister relationship, she wouldn't have felt no need for you to even ask her nothing. She could have came to Manaya and said, Manaya, this, that, da, 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 da. So
mm,
therefore, she wasn't trying to build no bond. You want to show up and smile and be the homecoming queen, Um, and that's fine. But don't act like that I'm doing something to oppress you. Cause I promise you, you ain't gonna like it when I really do start oppressing you.
so
I'm
you
just
feel
playing
like
devil's advocate now. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Well, isn't Chastity in the comments? Can she come up?
well,
I don't think she's here.
yeah,
go ahead. What you
I'm
who was
sorry,
that said
tonight.
that being devil's advocate?
Hold on, Cedric, because I was
Hey
gonna bring you on.
Cedric.
I'm
Hey, hey.
I do before you the devil advocate. I was surprised some of the comments did support Manaya. They said I feel like Miss Stein came in there preconceived notion about Manaya and she had her guard up from the jump. Also, is she want people to adjust who they are to accommodate her personality, and that's not how life works. Then somebody said agreed. She got clocked immediately. Then somebody also said this is another one before Cedric. It said, "Girl, the Oscar-worthy tears. If you're not mad at anything, why are you crying?" And then have everybody consoling you. You could have got up and left. What do you think about those comments? Support Manaya.
Those comments sound logical to me. You mean to tell me I got tears coming down my face and ain't nothing going through me? And I'm not upset with her. See, we know you're a liar.
Oh,
See, everything
Well,
have to kind of make a little sense to me. I can play imagination and this and that, but stuff like that for you to be a face full of tears and I'm still not. Maybe I think what it was, she was giving herself a motivational talk and she was trying to convince herself, like you do your affirmations, and she was trying to affirm to herself that she didn't feel no type of way about nothing.
I
Got
genuinely, I agree. I think that she was trying to tell herself, no, it's not that deep. Da da da. I
it.
agree with that. What I was finna say was, do you feel, Maniah, that like you made yourself available or approachable to Chastity?
Mm.
That's a good question.
I made myself approachable when I showed up to lunch with me, her, and Kwanzaa.
And okay,
Yeah. They fell for like 3 hours. Of course, we cut it, but they was there for a long time talking.
Huh?
so
I
you
said y'all was
genuinely
there
think,
for three
so
hours.
you, if it was 3 hours, so you genuinely think that that this particular scene, because I wasn't there, that it was more so like because me and you had our differences the scene before, the group scene before, it was like, oh, okay, now it's Manaya, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you feel like you could have made more of a safe space for her?
Mm.
I ain't gotta make no safe for nobody.
I mean,
I
but
ain't bothering
hold on,
you, don't
Manaya.
bother
You,
me.
y'all both the girls. Y'all both are in this on this
But
show.
guess what?
You
I'm
know,
not your savior. I'm not your God.
but
I'm
y'all
not your
sharing this
role
space with
model.
each other.
I don't have to do nothing. What about me? What about my feelings? Did
You're
anybody
already the
make
bigger
themselves
person.
available
So
for
why are
me?
you not being the bigger person?
I don't gotta be. Why the hell won't you be? And leave trans folks alone.
Yeah, but
Hell, I don't gotta be no damn bigger person.
But
oh
no,
my
back to
God.
but hold
Hell,
on.
you bothering folks who just want to cut their penises off and mind their damn business. And somebody bothering me and mentioning my name.
Okay, but hold on to that. But that, Misha, let me ask you, and I
Hmm.
want your unbiased opinion.
Okay.
Based upon what Jada said, do you feel like if you would have said that about another trans woman, do you feel like that's crossing the line where Manaya called her a man and all of that? How do you honestly feel about the situation, not about the people?
Um. Now, back then, I would have had an issue with it. I'm not gonna lie. I
Mm-hmm.
would have felt like, damn, she don't want nobody to call her that. Why would she call me that?
Somebody, yeah.
But now, lying in my bed, I feel like, yeah, lying in my bed. I feel like when you are in a verbal battle, physical battle, whatever with somebody, I am
Mm-hmm.
not trying to censor myself to make you feel good. You saying words that's hurting me, and I'm throwing words that's hurting you right back. Like
So
right
always
now,
fair and
you
war.
know, like right now, J Dot, I'm gonna use you as an example. If you would have called me a man today, I would have said to you something like, you wish you was one. I would have said something back to you to hurt you. It
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't bother me like that. And Manaya was mad. When you mad, you kill people when you're mad. That's your
Mm.
goal. I'm trying to cut you. That's your goal. So back then, no, I wouldn't have agreed with it. But right now, where I stand, bitch, words hurting. You trying to hurt me, so I'm trying to hurt you right back.
I agree trying to win a battle. I get that, but I do understand censorship at the same time.
When
Mm-hmm.
you're
I'm
mad,
not saying that yes, and when you're mad, I
Well, I
do
don't
I
have any
Well,
censorship. I don't care if your granny
hold on,
died
Manaya. Let me ask
yesterday.
you
You
about
mess
this.
with me,
What do
baby,
you
I'll
say
bring
about the
her up.
people, which you'll see in the next episode? And I think even Quantum was saying you just did a trans event. How do you feel? Do you feel like that's in contradiction to your mission?
Because I'm not the poster child for trans people. I can say what I
But when
want to
you're
say.
setting an example as
but
a
when
role
you
model, it comes with
yeah.
the
I'm
territory.
not nobody's role model
y'all
But
know.
it
except for
comes with the
You
myself.
know what?
territory.
I think Manaya is saying this, y'all. I think Manaya is saying this.
Now you can
Her
speak,
her
Misha.
trans experience and her arguing with somebody negates her trans experience.
Mm-hmm.
Her trans experience is her life, but she's not going to stay in that trans experience when she's about to fight or she's about to argue with somebody. Fuck being trans. Fuck you being trans. You a big ass man. I'm a little ass man. Let's
Child,
go
I
for what
have
we
look,
know.
look, look. I see that's why because I'm not and Greg, we're gonna move on from it because I don't have to defend this because I
Okay.
got
Right.
my senses and all this and that. I fought my gay daughter. I told her in front of everybody, when I see you, we gonna fight like the men that we are.
Right.
When I get mad, I don't care
Right.
nothing about no this, that, girl, the
Right.
girl. Okay, we
Okay.
Okay, so
men, let's do
now
it.
this ain't got nothing to do with that right there. What you're talking about? I just got honest. I got a genuine question now. Now in this very moment. So when you say things like that, right? Why would you be offended when I say something like
Because at the end of the day, I can say whatever the fuck I want to about myself.
because you are a
Right.
trans woman?
That's right.
And I can say what I want to about
But that's
myself if
just
I
like
say
us
I'm.
being upset with white people by calling us Nick.
But see,
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
look,
I
y'all
mentioned that
like to
earlier
do
too.
this and that. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Don't you cuss other black folks out or talk bad about black folks and you don't
Absolutely.
expect white folks to do it? Okay. It's
That's
the
what I'm saying.
same
Like it's
way.
the same.
Yeah,
It's the,
I think he's trying to actually sympathize with you. Is what he's doing. He's trying to say
Okay,
it's the
yeah, that's
same.
what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. I don't go around. If I wanted to, I could go around and call trans girls. I will respect the most hardest, ugly, toughest looking girl I take up for her. But when you fuck with me, I don't care nothing about your feelings.
Yeah.
I don't care if you go hell, depending on how mad you make me, God gonna have to help me. I'll give you the razor blade, slit your goddamn right, but you can leave me the hell alone.
Nah, you
I'm
ain't.
not discrediting that, but what I'm going back is to actual the trans event into what we're trying
Mm-hmm.
to advocate for X, Y, and Z, and yet
Yeah,
we're
and
doing
I do
this
advocate for the girls and stuff, but if you fuck with me, then okay, you a man. So it just is what it is. Just like when I go out into the world, I don't get to censor the world. I don't get to tell them who
Yeah.
that I am to them. So ain't nobody gonna tell me whenever I get mad because I'm gonna respect you now long as you let me stay nice. But if you want to make me into somebody else, then I
You
will
get
do
what you
things
get.
that I know
Right.
gonna hurt you.
Right. You get what you get. Yeah, you gotta understand when you're mad, you're not thinking, oh, I'm a trans woman, so I gotta be dainty, pretty, and all that. Bitch, I'm coming out of character
So
because you brought
basically,
me out of
it's
character.
no boundaries when you.
It's no bounds, and y'all should know that when
No,
you
no,
arguing,
I'm not in
I'm
denial.
not
yeah, when
no
you
nobody
arguing with somebody, you worried about that.
I'm not discrediting what y'all are saying at all. Period point blank. What I'm saying is when it comes to that, and yet you want respect, and like I know for me, I give the respect to the trans women.
Mm-hmm.
Period, point blank. But
Mm-hmm.
when you want that respect, but when you like say things like, but we niggas in the street, you know what I'm saying? I get it, but like how can you
But
be
guess
mad when
what? At the
somebody say
end
it?
of the day, I can say what I
Yeah.
want to about myself. But and guess what? Somebody else can say something too, but there are consequences that come behind whatever they say. So hey, it is what it is. You can call me, you can come up to my job, up to that front desk and say you Bigfoot nigga. But guess what? When I get ready to respond or defend
Don't
myself,
go hiding
then it
your
is what it
shell.
is.
Right, don't go hiding. And Cedric, it's a thing. It's another thing about respecting somebody. That's fine. That's great. But when Cedric is mad with Misha and he is ready to fight with Misha, I'm not expecting you to be nice to me. I'm not expecting you to censor what you say. I'm ready for what you. I'm ready for it. You should be ready for it. And just because both of them are trans, I'm not saying Mania wrong or right. But just because they are trans, that does not mean that I'm going to censor myself because you're trans.
Mm.
And also, like I said, I don't get into the whole somebody calling me a man, which I don't have that happen because I carry myself out in the world as a woman. I work at a front desk. I don't have people to disrespect me or to, because I carry myself as such. But guess what? If they get out of line, then I can act a fool on them, whatever. And I don't think it's no acting like no man because guess what? I grew up my whole life watching my mama whoop folks' ass, whoop men ass, do everything. So it's about where
Mhm.
you come from. If you grew up with a mama who was sanctified and wore
It's
her
a
long
trait.
dresses to the ground,
It's a learned habit.
so
Mhm.
yes, I'm like the women in my family. I don't come from a family of scary women. I done watched my mama and them whoop men, do every damn thing. So no, I'm not your little. Yes, I know how to be dainty, but once you take me there, then hey, whatever you want to call it, baby, we gonna do it.
So, Manaya, let me ask you a question before y'all move on. When you said it, and I know when you went home and calmed down or whatever, did you regret saying it? Because
I
if it,
did. I felt bad. It
okay,
didn't have nothing to do with her. It's something to do with me.
right,
Cause I know what God requires of me,
right.
and I hate when I let that old devil use people to try to bring me down. Because those who are watching, who semi got devils in them, that's the only thing they know to say. Is she supposed to be this, and supposed to be. I'm still a human being. I'm still yet learning.
So you
God
won't
is
do it
still
again.
dealing with me.
So you're
So
saying
would
you
you
will
call her
try
that
not to
again
do it
today?
again.
But I did feel bad. I cried. I
You just said the girl could drop
cried
dead. She
real
won't.
tears.
Right.
So would you call Cat Chastity a male today?
Clearly, she will. She said she can
If
drop
she,
dead right now.
let me tell you something. She put her name. If she put my name in her mouth and she ain't learned, then get what? We'll repeat the cycle.
Oh,
I'm
Manaya,
not.
your
No,
ass.
I'm not the bigger
I'm not.
person.
Manaya, what your
Oh
address
my
is?
God.
I'm coming to you right now. I'm coming to you. What is your
I'm
address so
not
I
the
can be on
bigger
my way?
person.
Okay. So, but looking back,
Right.
I'm
the
not
overall
lying. That's the
looking
truth.
So is
over.
it anything? What do you? So is it anything about
Can
that
I
night
can I can I ask
that
something
you want
great
to
real
talk?
quick?
Yeah, yeah.
Manaya, so when me and you can sit on this
Mm-hmm.
phone right now. You know we done had our ones and twos, right? But and I'm not even a
Mm-hmm.
trans woman, but we can be cordial. What's
Mm-hmm.
the difference between me and
And her.
Chastity?
Right.
Well, you need to ask your
what you
friend
mean?
that. You should ask
You know,
her. What's the problem? I'm not bowing to her, and I guess she ain't gonna bow to me. She don't speak to me. She don't talk to me. So no, I
Like,
don't
what's
give
the
a.
big issue though?
You
Like,
know,
what's the big issue between y'all? Like, she won't bow to you, you won't bow to her. Like, what is the
Where that
major
come
issue?
from? Yeah,
it
what does
could be
that
a
come from?
territorial thing. You
baby.
never
You
Because it
know,
seems like it's
y'all.
more to the story.
Something, something
It's
that
giving. It's a little
people
more to this.
Yeah, that we don't.
Something
You
that
know what I'm
people
saying?
fail to realize is Manaya didn't just pop out. Baby, I've been a big name in my city. The girls,
yeah,
my name been ringing bells.
you didn't tell
The
story.
girls been knew who I was. I had a
Hmm.
big gay family. They called me Mother Hilton, so she knew who I was. And so, girls, when you have, and it ain't even a real like, when you have people who look at you as a mother figure and they protect you. You go places comfortable, you ain't gotta worry about fighting nobody, they gonna fight. But when you got that type of an image, like let's say a Yasmin Campbell Stark,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm,
I
people
know her.
mhm.
hate you for no
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. You think she's, let's just put it out there. You think she's intimidated or jealous of you?
I don't know if it's no jealousy, and if it is jealousy, the only thing that I could say it could be is the weight. Because she's not no ugly girl. She look
At
like a
all.
woman.
At
So what
She's
all.
you jealous of me for?
gorgeous.
Mm.
Do you regret talking about her weight that night?
I don't.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't. Because the way I feel about it, you should have just left my name out of it. If you want to mention Kwanzaa, because Kwanzaa's a little more easygoing than me, then that would have been the right decision. But mentioning me, that ain't the right thing to do, especially when I have not done anything to you.
So,
And I'm thinking things going one way, and lo and behold, which I should have knew, I should have known.
Mm.
but you didn't want to
You
go in with that
also like to
perceived
say that she
notion.
won't. You felt like she wanted to keep Kwanzaa away from you. Is it because the way what you bring out of Kwanzaa, and the way you and Kwanzaa always turn up together?
No, it's because of whatever reason that she don't do me or like me or whatever. She want me to feel bad, just like at the photo shoot. All the little silly shit when everybody else come out, go get it, girl. But then when I come, everybody quiet. You can hear a goddamn rat piss on carpet. But see, I love that because it fused me. It fused me, baby, and it make me stick it to their ass even harder. Make me show enough give you something to
Girl,
cringe
ain't
over.
nobody quiet,
Nah,
Manaya.
you
I
were.
even told you, look, I
Greg,
even
am
said
I
your drip.
lying, Greg?
That's
No, y'all,
Manaya.
y'all,
I even
y'all were hyping her up like y'all was doing to other people when it
They
was fresh.
didn't even say a word, which it didn't matter to me. I ain't give a damn. That's what I
well, girl,
expressed.
I said, ooh, Manaya, you look cute.
Yeah, you
Manaya,
said,
it,
no, we
but
Yeah,
it
want
you
ain't.
probably
we
said
talking
you
about the
look cute,
individual
but
shot, the
But it
individual.
ain't like we was the last thing we had seen together. Now you know what that scene was, but
Yeah,
like it ain't like that. You know.
yeah.
Manaya, can I ask
but
you a
see,
question?
so it's the whole like mean girl stuff. Just like even at our last dinner at the table, y'all
Oh,
quiet
I
as
went
damn
there.
church mouse.
Yeah,
You
you
could
said was
have.
talking about you on the way out the hotel or
Yeah,
something.
you couldn't pay them folks to say nothing while we were sitting at that table. But
I heard.
soon as when everybody walking out, you and old bald head ass Miss K,
Stop.
back there kicking in like
Stop.
some
Stop. That ain't even air yet. Stop.
shit.
That lady K got it.
Cause
Oh my
I got a
god.
piece for her too.
Lady K a legend. You can't get it. You can't get with the legend now.
Child.
Oh my god.
No, but now y'all gonna ask you, do you feel like you could have been more welcoming to the new cast members?
I don't gotta be welcoming to you.
But like you been there, you was there first, so it's
Yeah,
like
you
when
the
they coming
OG.
around,
Mm-mm,
Yeah,
you
but
could
mm-mm,
now
have been
you the
like,
face
mm-mm.
of the damn brand.
you
Right.
could have
How
been
can I
like people.
welcome you when you got people like Cedric who come in with an opinion? Season one was broke. How can I welcome you? How?
Cedric, do you feel like she was welcoming to you when you came?
You know.
Well,
Exactly.
I do feel like she didn't even have to welcome him when he made that comment though.
How can I
And
welcome people?
that's she's entitled to her opinion. I'm
Yeah, you
entitled to
still had
mine.
to
It's
welcome.
okay.
But why look for a welcome? Why look? I don't get it.
I didn't look for one.
Well, I'm just saying, well, you did say you
You weren't welcoming.
yourself said yes, yes.
I
So
said you weren't
so
welcoming, but I
obviously
wasn't
there
looking
is
for
a
one.
welcome
I
committee.
wasn't looking for one because I knew what I said. So I wasn't expecting a welcome. I wasn't expecting one.
Well, I'm just letting
But I
everybody
didn't
know
think
I
that
don't
I
understand
honestly
why
didn't think
people.
that my comment was that deep. I just felt like, okay, we talking about this scene after scene after scene. That was my issue with the actual the
No,
like
but I
why
do
we keep
feel as if that comment that you made was just disrespectful to wanting to be on the show.
okay, I didn't want it. But
You can
thank you
still
for
want to
your
be on.
comment,
You can still
Jada. We can move
want to be
on.
on. You can still want to be on the show and say the first season was
No, because I
boring.
mean I've seen those type of people before. The people who watch who be in the comments, who watch it, and
But
then
I
want to
didn't
be a
though.
part
There's
of
a
the
But
show.
difference.
you
I
still can
watched
say
it
something
when we
boring and still want to be like. I'm gonna hype the second season up. You probably be like, I'm gonna bring a different type of energy season two and make it lit.
I don't know. They're supposed to have individual life stories that bring them together. So I wouldn't be thinking. At least me, I'm not thinking of it. Oh, I'm gonna go and hype the show up. That's like lame. It's like, who are you,
People do
bitch?
that all the time. People saying
Yeah,
people
I
do that
see.
all the
And
time.
those
They go
people
on the
have been
show.
all exited from my shows. The shows that I've been on, they've been all exited. So,
No, I'm talking about overall
Oh,
in general of all shows. People come on there and say I'm on this show this season. It's gonna be lit.
wow. I
yeah, I
didn't
People
mean,
say
gonna
that
get
though. But
involved in
exactly,
however,
but
that.
not on
real Bama
shows that.
season 2 doing great though. But I never said that though. I didn't say
And
that. But we
season one did phenomenal. Was the top one that was on there.
very good. But what I said
And
was, and
season
I
one was
still
really
stand
good.
by my opinion. I'm not changing on that.
And I ain't asking you to change it, but like I said, I don't know why everybody keep asking me about a welcoming committee because I'm not welcoming
I feel
people
like
who
because I feel like you the
coming
only
in
one.
with a negative
You
opinion.
was
Well,
like
I
that
don't know.
last
Aside
year.
from Anaya, ain't none of them giving Nicole, so they're not really doing better than season one.
Okay,
Who was
cool.
back? Who was on? Ain't Benaya the only returning member from last season?
And
Marvin.
I never discredited Manaya the whole time, but I do understand her perspective when she said what she said. I get that. When
Yeah.
she was like, well, I'm
Yeah.
talking about the show was hers, X, Y, and Z. I get it now from watching the show now. But I'm still not changing my opinion on how I felt about the show. Nothing gravitated me to watch the show every single week. I get it. I'm not changing my mind on that.
You didn't want to see
That's
Nicole and her cock side of the goddamn big
I didn't care about that.
Nicole.
So Cedric next season, somebody
Nicole
come
was
in and be
funny.
like Cedric. So next season, if somebody join and be like, second season was boring, you gonna feel away?
And that's their opinion too. I'm not changing up. If that's how they feel, that's cool. I'm gonna feel like Manaya. I did my job.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what do you and the damn? What do you and Chastity go for here, Manaya? Do you see a way forward?
We went where
Yes.
we going.
What?
Nah, you so silly. Now y'all going.
We went where we're going. I'm not. I in 2026 and whenever I return for season three, I'm not seeking people's validation for them to like me. If you don't like me, fucking good. Let me add some more on top of that. So you definitely won't.
So
Cause
that's
I
a good
don't.
point. Do you feel like you changed from season one image of the church lady? How do you feel
Well,
about?
one thing about it, this have always been me, but see, people are so dense and kind of slow. They think that they watch you one time that, oh, that's her. I got lots of parts to me. You
Mm,
know, I'm a caregiver. I can nurse you back to health, or I can beat your ass down to where you got to go to the hospital. You choose that. You choose which version of me you get. Now, I do want to have more, and that's something that God is dealing with me about being more obedient when people are being nasty to me, to still be nice to them. But guess what? I'm not in that place right now. You know, it triggers me when people are being nasty to me, and I know that I want to be your friend. I know that I want to do the right thing by you, but no, you meet
Yeah.
me with always finding something that I'm doing that ain't to your liking and to your you ain't fucking perfect. You
mm.
know, if we gonna be friends, let's be friends. Let's not go talking about, well, I hate the way Manaya chew and I hate the way she sits and I hate this and I, well, damn, do you want to be her friend or not?
So you kind of feel more so that she was judging you in a sense.
What
She
is
was
that?
judging her.
I'm asking the question, J
Child, Jay
Dot.
didn't even watch the show. He don't know who the hell
I
is
did
sitting
watch the
behind
show,
him.
bitch.
Oh,
J Dot, see,
ooh,
That
watch your
you
bitch.
know,
tits.
J Dot. Why?
Cause
Why?
Jay, you click.
Bitch is
Ooh,
the word for me. Okay, I'm just
No,
using
because
it. It's not
but
J Dot.
disrespectful.
Let me ask
And
you.
we
Are you
don't.
J Dot? You been using drugs?
Probably so,
but
cause they would have said he did. Move
Because
along.
I
you
wish
have
I
been.
was. You know
You
what I'm
have
saying? But
been.
unfortunately, I got the same personality even when I'm fucking sober, and I think it's even worse. So
No,
I
you
wish I
been
was
more.
on
You
drugs
know,
because
when
I
you
might could
first
calm
got
down.
out, you was very much reasonable, but now you just been cussing and calling people stupid.
That
Like,
didn't
Yes,
sound
like
like no.
this
That didn't
sober
sound like the good
version, this
bitch.
sober
That didn't
version
sound like the good
gets
bitch.
fucking. My mouth is
Y'all
crazy.
got me
Yes,
tickled.
yes, bitch. I wish I did have a pipe right now, bitch. I would be
There it
very
is
Not
chill.
a
again.
pipe.
Oh Lord, get away,
Not a pipe, J Dot.
get
Let
away
Meth
your
from the
is
rap,
rap
baby.
get
self
the
Plenty of people
rap.
on
rapper,
meth.
Not a
nigga.
Meth is
pipe.
like meth. Since I've been off of it, bitch, I learned everybody's on meth, bitch. It don't matter who you are. I'm like,
Ooh,
damn,
this
bitch, everybody's on that shit.
no,
So
everybody
what
not.
the fuck?
And and
I say
everybody.
that I
Okay,
wasn't
well,
trying to be
everybody ain't
funny.
on it, but I
I
just
really,
a lot of
if
people.
when I even told you, when I'm like, I said, I don't know what's going on with J Dot lately because it seems like he's just been going off on people. And I said, I want to see back
Yeah,
on drugs.
Jedi been very nasty.
Greg, do what that panel gonna give in January.
I know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I,
yeah.
No, but yeah, because bitch was so uncalled for. Like,
I
I'm
know,
like,
like bitch,
wow.
like damn.
Yeah.
It was so natural just to say it. It was
No, it
just
wasn't.
bitch. It's
You
bitch.
But
stopped.
it was how you called it. It wasn't like
No,
no term of endearment. It was like bitch,
exactly.
like shut the fuck
Bitch,
up,
like he did
bitch.
something to you.
Hmm.
No, he ain't did nothing.
Well, can you act like it?
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, Manaya, I, you know, yeah.
Can I
I,
say
So Manaya,
something, y'all?
Manaya, once you go wrong with you, it's no getting back good with you.
I
Mm,
think
you
you
can get back good with me, but once I,
You
I,
took my
you know, I
question.
have the
Okay,
spirit
let
of
me
this.
say this. Hold on 1 minute, Manaya. I think Manaya, and we really talk. Let's just not even break the fall. Be honest. I think Manaya ultimate issue. She just ultimately also feel like Chastity not being herself because Chastity made a lot of comments about she don't hang around a lot loud people, but word on the street is all her friends, all of them were thieves and stuff. Was
Baby,
some
we talking about, ooh, the
I
That ain't
gutter,
appreciate
true.
you.
gutter, sniper,
Manaya.
It's not
sniper.
true. And I'm gonna tell Chastity this shit. That shit ain't true. Cause what Chastity is giving on the show, and I love my girl. That's my dog. Chastity, my friend of the show. Period. Point blank. But what
Hmm.
she's giving on the show is like somebody said Hillary Duff, right? But what
I
like
should
it's
say
giving
that.
like it's
Hillary
giving
Duff.
like good. It's giving like good girl. I mean, not
But
Hillary Duff.
no, I think to answer the
But
question,
goody two shoes.
Manaya feel like she not really being herself. So I think if she feel like that, ultimately is like, why would I want to be friends with you or cool with you when I know you can really turn up? But then you come around and say you classy, but some of your friends was some of the most ratchet people in Tuscaloosa that everybody.
Are
Baby,
those her
Train
friends
even told
though?
me a story. Ha!
No, she told
Child.
me they were friends. I cut it
Also,
out.
these so
No,
what? So even when we go out after we shoot and stuff like that, when Chastity be sent to the side, like on her phone and stuff like that, like I'm getting that's chat. That's Chast. That's my friend. You know what I'm saying? That's who I see. But I
But
don't because I
so,
don't believe
so
that
but
this
did you
little
just
this.
meet her on
hold
filming
on, hold on,
though?
hold on. So I want to ask Cedric. So is she being the Chastity that
No,
you
no, no.
see off
Hold on,
Hold
camera?
that's what I'm
hold
getting
on,
at,
Jedi.
Jedi. What I'm
Jedi.
saying is the person I'm filming with is who I'm getting outside of filming. So that's who I'm like, okay, you know. But if she's giving like rah rah rah, let me be this girl because I can get with the hood chick.
Well, no, so it was more the people she was associating with because I cut the scene out, but she even told me those before I had knew about the story, but she even verified in the confession. She was like,
Excuse me.
"Yeah, those people that two of those, it was two or three of them that was they known around Tuscaloosa to be the most ratchet people ever. Let some people tell it, and she said they was her friend. So
Do
for
she
her
know them or she know them?
no, they was road dog. They was to be friends. She told me, but she told me why she stopped being friend with them too as well. But so to say that you don't hang around those type of people, those people too loud, when those type of people was your friend, it do bring a contradiction concern because it's like how could you be friend with these type of people that like when I said still sweet out of sugar, but at
Well,
the
she
same
got saved a little faster than Manaya did.
But I think even though you could be friends with people who are thieves and gangbangers and stuff like that and still
what
be
I'm
like
trying to do. Know
not
how
I
a
was
thief and a
joking,
gangbanger.
Manaya too. Just
I
be
know
just to
how
be
to have
clear, for
conversation.
real.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, so that means you used to that environment. Is the point I'm
Well,
making.
yeah,
Right.
When
because she
you
did say they
feel
were ghetto.
like you don't really be around these type of environment, it do bring a concern when you was friends with those type of people. I'm not saying that's her, but don't say that you're not used to these type of people because you got to remember, I'm just
Yeah,
me.
or you uncomfortable
So I'm
around
taking
it.
everything that she say as word, but when I see hear other stories, it bring a concern. And then when she verified in the confessional that these people was her friend for years, it's like, oh, so but you hung out with them.
Yeah, Chastity act like she all prim and proper and she in BMF. With
Well,
What's a
I don't
BMF?
know. I don't know. I don't.
the
I
big
don't. I
meats
don't.
them with the big meats of drug dealers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I genuinely don't believe that she really. I
Knew
think
those
that she
people.
probably know of them, but I don't think
No,
she really like.
no,
Well,
she
Or
yeah,
maybe I
I
think that
know
she's
that
just in a
she do
different
because
era
I
in
live
life
in
right now.
she
Tuscaloosa.
knew them.
I
She told
know
me she
that
was
she
taking to the
know.
I'm saying,
club.
but what I'm saying, Manaya is like, was she like really
She
like?
was with them,
Yes,
Cedric.
she
Cedric,
told
baby, I
me.
live
She
here.
done
I live
admitted
here.
that she was their friends.
She
That's what Greg
said
just
they
said.
friends. She took them to the club. They used to hang out. They used to. She
Because
knew.
Well,
she just be
baby,
in a
when you
different
saw
era of
That's
life now.
when they
That's
was
shocking.
She
when
Is she
told
in a
she
me.
different era
pulled
of
up
life
and
now?
they
Maybe
all
so.
got out the
I'm not
car.
saying
So
she not. Y'all missing the point. What I'm trying to say is you used to that type of environment is the only think I'm saying. I'm not saying that's her. Maybe she do want a life change. People have right to
But you're
change.
saying that she's trying to say something different now, like she's not
No,
used to
he's
X, Y,
saying
and Z.
no. What
That-
he's
No,
saying is
no,
she said she was
She
not
said,
she was not used to that, and she
right.
was
That's what I'm
and
saying.
Yeah, that's
history
what he's
shows
saying to
that she
me.
Yeah,
was
you remember she was saying she used to be talking one at a
One
time,
at a time and
you
stuff.
know,
right.
like
Yeah.
all that
That's
stuff
what
like
he's
But
that.
child,
saying.
I hope that she was just gagging because I knew there was some bullshit. Because we ain't in that situation. We was all talking over each other. It's
But no,
you
but what
know.
she was saying that what
So
she used to with from
I don't believe.
outside of the group.
I didn't believe it. You know, I
So
didn't.
that's what I'm saying. I think so. I'm answering T spill a question about Manai. I think that's the problem. Ultimately, like I think Manai feel like she not being herself, so she don't really. I think they both don't have an interest to get to know each other. Because like, if I feel like you're not being yourself, why would I want to be your friend? I think for Chastity might feel like Manaya is just too much for her. So why would she want to be her friend? You know what I mean? So I feel like they don't have no interest in that at all. In
And
terms,
is it okay not to be friends with everybody on
Absolutely.
the
yeah,
cast?
definitely.
Yes.
Hmm.
She
Because
told,
I do feel
I
like
think
Manaya was
that
having fun in the group. My bad.
yeah,
yeah,
she
I
was
think that, like, for instance,
more than last
me.
season.
Yeah, I think that sometimes,
yeah, I
like
see
for
that
her and
too.
Kwanzaa might could turn it on and turn it off. Manaya may can't turn it on and turn it off. Once it's up, it's stuck. And Manaya,
Mhm.
like, I can't come down to her level, so I have to stay where I'm at. No, no pun intended. So I know me and her don't click in those arenas. So I'm going to gravitate to somebody who can be on my level. Is that bad?
No, it's not bad.
No, no.
No, I think it was just answering. Like I wanted to give context of why Manaya probably can't move on because she ultimately feel that way. So it's just like
Right.
I
she
just
don't.
wanted to know like what was the difference between like Chastity and like I don't feel like Manaya can even associate with Chastity. Not saying she can associate with me, but I feel like we can have a conversation if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, yeah.
I
Mm.
think because with you, Cedric, I think you the type of person that could turn it on and turn it off. So everybody can't do that. Everybody just not built to turn it on and turn it. Like I could go to the White House and I could go to the project. I know how to turn it on and turn it off. You may be one of those people. Chastity may
Yeah.
not be.
Oh,
Chastity may be
so
like, I've
no,
done
I
all of
think
that.
he was talking about Manaya. Why Manaya? So I think Manaya. What is it for you in your own words?
It's just, honey, I don't have the energy. I don't have time
Excuse
to
me.
she does not interest me. She don't interest me. It's nothing that we got in common. It's nothing that I don't see us being able to go nowhere to do nothing together.
Hmm.
Um and it's unfortunate, and like, it is what it is. I don't wish her no ill will. Long as she don't bother me, I'm not gonna bother her. But I'm not looking for a friendship from her, and I'm sure that she's not looking for one from me. And we just gonna be great. We gonna
Can I, Manaya? Can I ask you a question?
mm-hmm.
And this. Do you think, when you look back, do you think you're bringing some of that, you blocking
Because of the last
because
person.
of the right? Or
Yeah.
do you
Hmm.
think
Yeah,
that's
that's a
got a
good
little
point
bit to
because
do with
she
it?
did say that because you even brought up the other girl. You said
Hmm.
that's
Well,
training
it
on.
may have something to do with it,
Okay.
but it's not totally just that. I
Okay.
have encountered Nicole's my whole life,
Okay.
believe it or not.
Hmm.
My own gay daughters and gay nieces, the very ones who I taught how to tuck their penises, are the
Ooh,
ones who tried to take
shucks.
me down.
Hmm.
So, so when I see people like her, it just gives me a bad vibe. It triggers me. It reminds me of a sneaky snake, a scorpion spirit. I don't want to deal with that.
So
You
so
know,
so you're so
um,
you're so in tune with those spirits. You see them. You
Mhm.
smell
I
them.
know it. I
Okay.
know. See,
Okay.
Kwanzaa is very nice. Me and Kwanzaa, we don't talk every day. But guess what? Kwanzaa is genuine with me. I just recently I contacted her. She did my
Mhm.
makeup for me for free. I went over her house. We genuinely for the first time hung out with each other outside of filming.
Mm-hmm.
And it's no Kwanzaa know who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Kwanzaa, guess what? I'm not intimidated by her. She ain't intimidated by me. If Kwanzaa wanted to, she could throw me shade. Kwanzaa got a lot going for herself. But
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Kwanzaa don't come on the scene. Oh, I'm this and I'm that. And that girl got plenty of money. She could,
Mm-hmm.
honey, but she don't act a certain type of way.
That's why I asked you in the beginning. That's why I asked you.
Let me ask
Do
you this,
you
because you
think it's
also
do
said too.
you
Hold on, because Misha, hold on. You said she also used her fake voice. You heard her regular voice.
you
Hey,
heard it
That's
I
too?
not her
She started
voice.
crying.
Who
man,
voice?
y'all better stop this. Let me get up out of here.
I'm dead
Face.
ass. Like I
That's
genuinely
not her voice.
this is the chastity
First
that
of
I
all, I
talk
knew that
to.
wasn't her real voice because I have a friend, and I'm sorry, friend, if you listening, who talks like that. My friend Simone talks like that. And Simone, I don't know how they do this. They keep it up. Simone talk just like this. Yeah, my name's Simone, da da da, and never let it go. Never let it go. But I know that that's
I
not
know people do
Simone's
that.
real voice because I have heard her. She have a deep voice, and sometimes she'll let it go, and her voice is deeper than mine. Now, what level Chastity voice is on, as far as the deepness, I don't know. But I
But
So
you
hold
know
on,
said,
hold on, hold on, because
I'm not
it's
trying to be
making
funny.
another
Now
question.
Jada,
Hold on, y'all. Hold
I've
on.
heard
Let
some
me
Jada,
ask
let
the
her
trans
question real
finish.
women.
quick.
Jada,
I've
let her
heard some
finish.
trans
Jada,
women that
hold on.
will.
Say it. Hold on 1 minute. What you? Let
Okay.
me know how you finish. So you saying that's not her voice from what you feel?
from what I feel. Now, I
Oh,
don't know that to be 100% true.
gotcha. I just want clarity. Okay.
I mean, she kept it up when she was angry and everything. She was crying. You know,
But
it didn't
that's because
change in trouble.
I've heard some trans women like
Voice
that's
therapy. It's voice therapy.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
She's just
Like
trying to
that's
train her voice. But
yes, it's
okay,
Do
okay.
y'all feel like it's real on the panel?
I don't
So are
know her
the
that
voices that
well.
y'all are using, are they real? I'm lost.
I don't
I,
know her that well. Can I ask you
I,
this, Manaya? Can I
Uh
ask you
huh.
this? Can I ask, okay, in saying what you just said, can she internalize that as you being jealous of that?
Mm-hmm.
She could if she want to, but baby, like somebody said, if I wanted to talk like a goddamn cosplay character, anime character, I could. I could go around
Manaya,
every
you so
day,
damn
all day.
messy.
I could try my best to remind
Oh.
myself to talk like that. I don't want to.
Okay. Okay, because I'm trying to I'm me looking at the season and having the conversation. I'm trying to decipher. I understand what you're saying about the situation where
But
she's
the
throwing this and people just
only reason why I even brought up anything about her voice is because you're saying that people won't let you talk. Maybe if you talk in your real voice, maybe we could hear
oh
you.
well, they
Manaya.
say she's been talking like that since high school, and
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what I said.
So, like,
Yeah. Well, she said she didn't know
Well,
100%.
Chastity spoke person. I don't know that to be true. I don't know that to be true. I have to go off of what I know,
Right.
Manaya, and I
That's
don't know
true.
that to be true.
Mm. And it just
wow, I only know her for a year
yeah, it's a
and a half.
speculation. But now you made it clear she don't know 100%, but she do feel like that. I got you.
Can I ask you this, Manaya?
Mm-hmm.
You I think you spoke about her weight. Do you think that she feels like she kind of stays in the back because she's a heavier girl?
I don't know why. She's pretty, so
She's
She's
very,
very
hey,
she's very
pretty.
you could
She's
pretty.
come
very
forward.
pretty.
But
Come
y'all don't know her
forward, baby.
backstory. I think that man, you should really go and talk to her.
I'm
Mm.
When you
not
get
going to,
ready,
baby.
because Chastity has a story. Like
And I
seriously,
do too. I do
I'm not
too.
saying
Maybe
you
if you had
don't,
watched
and that's
season
what I feel.
one, you would know it.
I did
Oh,
actually, but we're gonna move past that because I ain't finna go back. I don't feel like
All right.
arguing.
So I got,
I don't
and
feel like
I've been
arguing. What
abused
I'm
and
saying
everything
is,
too. So I get tired of people
I'm
acting
going
like
back
that.
into the trans thing
I have
as
to
y'all
make
being trans
room for
sisters.
anybody
Like y'all
else's
try to
trauma, and
like,
they not making
With
room
all the
for
narrative.
mine.
okay. What I'm
So y'all,
saying
maybe
is,
y'all need to hear both for each other's.
yes, y'all sit
Yeah.
down and have like y'all listen to each other's story as trans
Well,
sisters
it's
and try
okay.
to.
We don't have to have story time. I know that she done had her life, and she
Okay,
need to know I had one. So we just move on. We had her life, and just go on.
hard knock life. Move on. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well,
y'all listen. I love all y'all on here. I think that sometimes and nobody knows what Manaya sees
nah,
but
yeah,
Manaya.
that's true.
And when she calls it out and when she sees, only thing we can do is ask questions to make
Yeah.
to make for us.
Or you just wait on time. Time gonna
Right.
keep both sides.
Because we're asking questions for us. She's already made up her mind.
Mind,
She's
yeah.
not ready. She's not doing it. She's not doing it. We're trying to make heads or tails of it. She's
Mm.
already said that right now she's not doing it. She's not
No,
going into story
I'm
time.
with you.
The papers done came across her
And I
desk.
don't think I would ever do it, like I said, because if anybody wanted to be my friend, they could have been my friend from the get go. Instead of looking at everything that I don't do right or do to their liking. So I'm not interested in being people friend like that. My friends, I want them to celebrate me just like I'm gonna celebrate them. My
Hmm.
friends, just like my best friend was here not too long ago, and I did something that he didn't like. When he got home, he called me and he told me about myself, and I took accountability and I apologized
Mm.
Right,
for what I had done.
right.
And he's my friend. He loves me. He didn't go out and call nobody, and he didn't wait for nobody to call him. He called me and told me.
Yeah.
So let
But
me
y'all
ask you
weren't
one more
friends
other thing.
though.
You can ready and go, Manaya.
But we
What
were
was
building a friendship.
let me
I
So
ask
get
if you
what you're
want to build a
saying.
proper friendship with somebody, then that's what you do.
let me ask you this last question. How did you feel about watching the season when she said she was giving you these strikes that you didn't know about, the red flags?
Oh.
When she said she gave you the first red flag with what's the name? What did you make of that when you first heard that in the first episode?
I want 7 flags. Give me some more.
I
And
think
I
you got
ain't
like
lying
10. I
about
think you
that.
got like 10 flags. We call her big ass man. So you didn't rack them flags up now. And you said
I ain't
long,
dying. I
long,
want
and
them.
you said long ass wig. Let's talk about it.
And I
Manaya
hit the
said,
car. Ha!
oh, Manaya was hot, baby. Manaya said, oh, Manaya said, all the rest of the girls done changed their hair. You stick on that long ass wig. I said, oh,
Let's,
Manaya,
But then you
no.
know what I had to say. Well, I don't know if she changed it after I said that, but she did eventually change
she
it.
would have had to. I would have changed it.
But
That
Manaya,
girl
what
ain't gonna
wrong
let
with
you
her
keep on
hair?
calling her
Her
out
hair
all the
always
time.
Nothing wrong with her hair.
She
Nothing
had
wrong
good hair
with
the
it.
whole time we filmed.
that hair always looked good now, Manaya. I said,
It
But now you
did,
said
but
she
it
didn't
looked like
change
the
it.
same hair.
But now you said all the girls changed their hair. She kept the same style.
She spent a lot of money on it.
Well, that's fine, baby. That's
Mana-
fine.
Well,
Manaya said,
I
I'm
hope the
not
rest of
about
the
to
cast
do
got
it.
an advocator like Cedric when somebody be here talking about y'all.
I ain't
I
lying.
hope y'all have an advocator.
Chad, nah, I think he only that close with
But it's giving weakness
For who?
for your friend.
I got her.
That's fine. I know you do, baby. But you see, when you got people, what happens? Sometimes you get caught up in the crossfire. Your friend know that.
No, but the thing I know for like, that's what I'm saying. Like when it came to Chassidy and all this hood rah rah rah, I did not. I don't believe that she knows these people. Da, 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 da.
mhm.
I'm like, girl, you needed help because you ain't about that rah rah. You know what I'm saying?
No, she was with the
That's
rock
what I'm saying. Like, girl, you can. That ain't your vibe. You see her crying and shit. Like that's my friend. Like, girl, like will it back in. Now she did well, but like, girl, if you know dot 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 dot, we shouldn't be doing all of that. You know what I'm saying?
But
yeah.
maybe she's trying to, maybe she's done all of that. Maybe she's trying to go to
Yeah,
another
now
space.
they wasn't saying that she was with the rah rah. They just said she been around those type of people, and she
Hmm.
told me those her friends. She had to cut them off. 'Cause I think she wanted something different. She got tired of
Okay.
it. But she was asked her about it. She said it in the confession. I might show it eventually, but she
I'm
said
gonna
it.
ask her tomorrow. Girl, what you got
Listen,
me doing? 'Cause
Chastity was being real passive aggressive with her little comments. Well, that was
She
very
really was. She was
lengthy.
throwing
Or
shade when she said that was
yeah, she
lengthy.
was throwing it. Yeah, she
she
was
said, well,
throwing
that
it.
was a bit
That
much.
was a bit much.
Girl,
That was
no, she
very,
said it was lengthy.
that was very
I guess she's the type of girl that she's prim and proper with her reads. See,
yeah, yeah.
I'm like Manaya. I'm screaming and hollering and hitting
Oh
cars
yeah,
and
you calling the
yeah,
girls grinder
I ain't
whores and
trying to
shit.
bitch. Right.
Oh
I ain't
my
trying to
God.
bitch
Uh,
tell her.
Miller, Miller,
Little grinder
Miller.
whores.
She stepped it
But
up.
Manaya, you ain't let the girl talk for real. Now she was
No,
trying to
y'all.
talk.
Manaya said she had to go.
It,
She just dropped. She gone.
and Manaya was just going in.
She really was.
I don't know who works, Misha or
Well,
Manaya.
I'm like Manaya. I ain't giving your ass time to talk. Once I'm up, I'm gone. Shit. The
But
car
she
Child,
ready.
said, and she listened the whole time.
Miller,
And she
this
said,
had
well, that was kind of lengthy.
child Friday scene. Misha and this unexpected person, they was going there. I was like, what the hell going on?
I heard
Mm-mm.
about it, Misha. I'm like, oh,
Just a day old miss, honey. I try, and that's why I say I feel where Manaya coming from. When you are mad with somebody, you got a gun. I'm not trying to miss. I'm trying to hit you.
Well,
You know, I
they say you're hitting the
no.
girl this
And
season.
sometimes you just can't be friends with
That
everybody on the cast.
child.
Sometimes,
I was waiting to see this scene because I had been hearing about it. I had to see it for my own
Oh,
two eyes,
it's
and I
not
need to see
over.
the I need to see the uncut version.
It's some more.
Cedric, you think if you would have been there, the scene would have went different?
honey,
I
Manaya,
do. I honestly feel like
mm-mm.
if I was there, it would have went different.
She probably
No,
would have had
but
more
no, you
prep
know
on
what else
too.
I've learned? You know what else I've learned, Cedric? When them people be arguing, I'm staying out of it because
I don't think Chassie would have did it. I don't think that they would have had no issue. I don't.
why? Because you would have mediated it,
Like, girl, shut up.
and oh, but see,
Like, like,
but
kill it. This ain't that deep. And I like, mm,
But
cause
then when you would have said that, somebody would have took offense to that, and then that would have threw you
Hmm.
in it even deeper. That's why I'm staying out of it. Somebody else arguing, I'm staying out of it. I have learned in these 2 seasons that I'm doing, if
girl,
Jack and Jill is arguing, I'm gonna let Jack and Jill argue, and after the
girl,
argument is over, baby, you want a cup of water? Baby, you okay? And go and get my car and get
Yeah,
the fuck out of Dodge. I'm
girl,
not
I'd have
doing.
learned when I walk up and I put a mic on, girl, it's time for me to put on because they want to show.
not a not a show. Yeah, ooh,
Pretty
child, this out.
much.
That
Like
the
I'm
last
the
two
beat for this
episodes.
Well,
moment.
hold on, Greg. You just allowed him to make that comment, and that sounds like something I would have said, and you would have told me not to say that.
It's not that
I
type of
didn't
time though,
say
Jada.
nothing
Me and you different,
bad.
boo.
They
What I'm
don't
saying
know. You
is
calling people
the
bitches
scene is
is
about me. That's
different.
what I'm saying. When I walk up and they put a mic on me, this
You
scene
know,
about me.
Jedi clear. No,
And
Jedi.
like they finna try to say I said X, Y, and Z, so now I gotta defend myself. It's not I'm finna go on beat another person.
No,
You, my
Jada.
friend,
Hold
be
on,
given another
shit.
beat.
Hold on, Jedi. You know I'm not. Don't do that. You
And the
know.
lies don't
I'm being
add up,
funny,
baby,
Greg.
because
I
you
mean, you got to laugh at
Oh,
some
okay.
time.
oh Kiki, haha.
But yeah. So no,
Not too much, Cedric.
so and I
No,
feel like
Jada, you tried me, boo, and you didn't
y'all
get the
see
wrong one.
episode 8 and 9, that night was crazy too. It's yeah. The hotel, the yeah, the pajama party.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. When is the episode coming out? The
That's
hotel.
episode 8 and 9.
Okay,
They got their pajamas on, and now y'all got y'all pajamas on, girl.
Manaya gone, child. They
Oh,
was in
she
the
gone.
party, child.
that's the
That's
episode. But that's the episode.
Oh,
Manaya
honey,
takes Cedric where he didn't want to go.
Lord, these shows, honey, these
You
playbacks
said
that
what?
that's
No,
my birthday scene,
I
child.
said
That's
that's the
later
episode
on.
where Manaya fights Cedric or the
y'all
group.
got y'all
Or
pajamas on.
Yeah,
It's PJs.
PJs. It was a good part. But I don't know what do y'all think they
It's
can move forward
pajamas.
based upon what Manaya said about her? Would y'all
It
want
was
Manaya
a
to?
said
good
that girl
Yeah,
can
it
I
was a
drop
think
good
they can
dead.
move.
I
time.
don't think they can move forward.
Yeah, I think they can move on. I think with both of them, they're two different people with two
Mhm.
different, two different outlooks on
Life.
on manners.
Oh
Because
yeah, manners more so. Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
think it's more
I
so
think Chastity
manners.
got it in her, but Chastity is just not gonna do that on camera because she just not
Right,
You
up on.
talking
right,
about
right.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Cedric.
Or he okay.
What's going on?
Elder, come on.
I feel like
I
if they
think
had
I
this
think
small
Chastity
of a
is
blow
trying
up.
to portray. Chastity is I am a Southern lady. I'm a Southern belle.
Hmm.
I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't do this, and I don't do that. And Manaya is like, girl, this is me, raw, filtered, and uncut. This is
But
who I
but
am.
but but when you break it down that way, then Chastity is giving the Manaya that we all got the last time.
Wait, say
Manaya
what
is
you?
this Manaya now is overall, and I like her. And I believe this has probably always been the real her.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
she
She
was
yeah.
said
very
that.
toned down before we even got to her show. Remember when we used to just be on live?
She
We
Hmm.
had
said
a
that.
different Manaya that was
She
just on the
said
live with
that.
us.
No, no,
But
You know
yeah.
what I'm
like
saying?
Jada,
Monisha said she said
But
that.
did Manaya have a lot
No,
going
no,
with
she's
on
her,
admitted
that
it and
year?
stuff,
Did
but
she have a
I'm
lot
just
going on that
saying.
year?
No, no,
yeah, I
I
get
get
what you're
I get what
saying,
Jada
but
saying.
I'm
You
saying
said
this in
Jada
rebuttal to
saying
what you
now
said.
we get
When
to
you meet
see it with our
somebody,
eyes.
I don't know Nicole, I don't know the baby, I don't. But when you get burnt like that, you
Mhm.
go in with a guard. Whether
Yeah.
whether the guard is rightfully so or the guard is
Not especially if
unwillfully threw
cameras
on
is
somebody,
rolling
you
though.
go in with that
I
guard.
think
That's why
I
I
agree.
say that
I
they
think
can
Can
repair
can
it
I say this?
if they
I
want
don't
to.
dislike
They can
Manaya
repair if
either.
they want to.
I don't dislike her either. I just think that me and Manaya understood the assignment and we know what this is. And I don't think neither one of
mhm.
us dislike each other.
No, because y'all can have conversations. I think it's just your position. She ain't changing it. I don't know. I think for Chassie, I think Manaya just want her to really give it to her, and Chassie just not that girl, at least on camera, to be like, I'm not gonna do all of that. I'm gonna read you passively. Like I'm gonna be very like that way with you. I'm not gonna be yelling and screaming. Like that's just not her style, I feel like. So
Chastity
I think
Confessionals eat, you know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So she can throw shade. You know my mama. Why I gotta come to you? So I think she could definitely give it, but I just think they got two different styles, and it can be very like frustrating with them.
But what is it about Manaya that rub people the wrong way when Kwanzaa don't do that?
I think
Well,
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa is a whole different type of person.
Yeah, I think is that I just think Manaya is just Manaya, and Kwanzaa is just Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa honestly go out her way to make sure she get along with everybody. Manaya
She
don't
does.
talk about that.
She
So I think
does.
that's the deal. Kwanzaa is really a people person. That's why Kwanzaa can turn up now, but Kwanzaa don't want to do that. So she
Hmm.
actually go out her way to make sure that she's in a good place with everybody and not to see.
There's most definitely a gangster bitch in Kwanzaa.
Oh yeah,
Yes, Lord. You could see it. Like she one of those type of bitches that just know, bitch, I be ass and I done been there for real. So like I'm not
right.
gonna get you to trick me off these streets when I
Yeah.
know I could be tricked off these streets, bitch. I know I'm smarter than this.
Kwanzaa definitely can go there. She's just in a different place.
Yeah.
I think Manaya don't go out her way to please people, and she don't give a fuck. If she get a sense of you not liking her, she really go out her way to do those things. So I think that's the difference. It's more about those style, but Kwanzaa got it in her now too. Kwanzaa just don't not gonna let you see that.
And she builds, she got her business and stuff, so
She
she
not
just thinking
exactly.
differently.
She yeah.
Yeah,
Manai,
she in
like
different.
I said, Manai was out of everybody on the show. Manai was real known in her city, but she was just known for street stuff. She was in the streets all the time, beat people up and doing this type prostituting. But she honestly changed her life on that perspective. But that part of her just being just not giving a fuck is still there. But she
And
really,
did she have a lot going on that year? In general,
yeah, I
like
No,
think
she was in church.
she had church and then she got married and that
Yeah.
like
all
when they
that.
having like relationship problems that year
No,
or
this
no?
before the
Like
relationship problems.
No, they was remember toward the season they was having well, yeah,
But
because
we first started talking on live. She
oh
ain't never
yeah,
recorded.
you right, yeah,
Yeah.
you right because she didn't get married to in the middle of the season. She wasn't married at first
Yeah. So we started talking just on live even
on
before she
live.
started
Yeah,
recording.
he right, he
At
right.
the top of this season right here, they was at the picnic. They was talking about everything they had already went through, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
Yeah, I
talking
just
about
ain't
her
know they
and
got back
her
together though. So they're back together.
yeah, they back together. Yeah.
so, they
Okay.
were just getting back together this season, like when they had fell out.
Um,
No, I
I
don't
don't know
know.
because she didn't talk about her relationship much on the show. I
Because I
really
mean, when it started, you put a picture of the white man up, the wrestler.
yeah. So that was yeah, you right. So you right because it was we were just coming out for that trap stuff.
Yeah, coming off that. That's what
Yeah,
I was
so
trying to
yeah,
see.
you
Yeah,
right. And he was doing what he was doing, child, with that thing. So
with that
yeah,
white woman.
yeah. So he really wasn't there for real. He kind of came later, and I didn't really want to because I it could go any way with him. So I was like, I don't want no, because yeah. So that's why we didn't really focus on that because his situation, he can go either
Now I
way.
was saying the way she could have been acting is because she had a lot going on in her real
Going
life.
up, yeah, yeah. I think that too, but I think that just clearly
Because
tonight.
the smallest thing can push you over if you already got a lot of shit going on. So like for that to
That's
blow
true.
up that big, I'm like, damn. Like I mean, I get it. I can't tell you what to be mad about, but it was
But
like,
yeah, but like you said, it just make it having a clothes full of bed versus clear. It does make a difference. So
yeah.
that just yeah, that could have been that thing to push it over. I don't know. I think they could possibly move on. I don't. Well, I don't
I
even.
don't.
I don't think they can because Manice
I
and that
don't
girl could
either.
drop dead. she was, she
She
was
said,
even.
I don't see it at all.
and then he said, "I don't
Yeah, I
see."
would have liked to see it, but I don't because Manai made it kind of clear. I mean, she could change her mind,
Mm,
but I don't know. I mean, it's all
Child.
about if Chastity presents something else. Or if she grow to just see that Chastity is really who she is. She's not thinking that Chastity is who she is.
you're
So
right,
if
right.
she learns and be like, well, maybe that's just who she is for
Yeah,
real.
yeah, that could change, right? That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, just like last season, everybody thought Manaya was this person,
And Manaya thoughts are
but she
still going off
wasn't.
of other people. She's going off of what people have told her about the girl.
Hmm.
I think she said she knew her too, though. They knew each other. I think
Yeah, I didn't knew
from the
of each
city.
other in
Yeah,
the
I
of
think
each
they
Yeah, they
other
knew
from the
knew
of
of
city.
each
each
other.
other, but I don't
yeah,
think they knew each other.
yeah. I think they just knew of each other.
Yeah, so she's like she's heard about Chastity, and people have said these things. People say you don't talk this way. People said this, but do you know this girl to not talk this way?
Yeah, but that didn't
Cause
come from people. Manaya just felt like that was fake just because she when a comment came up about not they don't let her talk. She just made that as a joke reference.
Yeah.
like Greg said, like you said earlier, I don't think the punishment is what is the crime.
Yeah, the
It's
punishment.
like
Yeah,
yeah, what she did, I feel like she getting a harsh crime. I mean, a punishment for it
she had like
for
she
saying
did.
she don't get to speak. Oh, they don't let me speak, and the girl getting cussed out, going up
I
the
mean, she did
hill.
go really left. I mean,
Yeah,
watching it, I was like,
'cause I think remember I was telling you. I think
I had to
Manaya,
rewind it to get an
Manaya,
understanding.
and I think remember when she told D like this woman, she trying to get people pity. So I think Manaya felt like her intention was not what it was. It was so like this girl intention is really to try to come in and do this thing. I think that really also too in her head. Yeah, yeah, it definitely did not fit the crime. No. But like I said, we can't tell a person how just like with Jada. I kind of felt like how Jada, I can see how he offended hearing his name. But my whole point with Jada is if you cool with that person, I'm gonna consider certain things because we cool. I'm not gonna be just going crazy on line. Now Manaya, you going crazy on Manaya, yeah, because you don't know her.
No, but
But
honestly, that message that you read back, Greg, I had deleted it last night. I deleted it right after I posted it.
what
So
do
in
you
my brain, I'm like, why is he reading something that I never even wanted them to see? Like I sent it and then unsent it.
got?
So
Should have never
on my
sent it though.
phone,
You
it still
obviously
shows
went
that
through
it's
that.
not there.
Once it's
So
on the
I
internet,
knew
it's
it was
out
gonna
there.
be.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I
You should
guess.
have never sent it. Like you should have never said I was stupid.
Well, bitch, you was stupid for that shit you had said.
And there to go with that bitch shit
That bitch
again.
is
J
in
Dot.
Jedi. You act like you crazy, Jada.
But the way bitches come out my mouth is just natural. That's how
It's
I
not
really talk.
natural, Jada.
It's not.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, it's not.
Right.
But Jedi like to cuss people out and then want to act
Right.
like
And soften
ain't
the
no
blow
issue.
out.
It's
Oh,
like, oh, I still like you. I ain't got no problem with you. I'm still supporting you
I
on
right.
the
do.
album. But like, you just cuss me out.
Exactly.
Like, it called me all everything but my name. It want to be like,
What's your
oh, I'm
name?
sorry. I still fuck with you. You know, we still
Mhm.
cool.
But
Right.
we don't.
Like you talking about Bando, you seen Bando doing they said he was
Doing
doing
drugs. Like, okay.
uh, just, I like Jada just wake up, see who's gonna take a shot at. 'Cause clearly you and Bando have
Yeah.
no
Oh no, I be holding it in now because people take shots and I held it in.
oh
I
yeah,
Jedi
held it
yeah.
in
definitely
for
a dangerous
Bando.
man with a good Jedi shooting in the dark. He dangerous.
Yes, if you think I forget about things, oh, you're stupid. I just
Right.
don't say nothing right then and there. But when I
Right.
say it, you don't have a.
Yeah,
You
maybe
can't
that
tell me when to respond.
no, that's true. Some people do like you said, they
Yes,
do
we do that. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. I
Yeah,
don't care
Bando
how
has
long
said
it
a few
take.
things over and over. I could repeat it, and then I'm just like,
but it
okay,
wasn't
nope.
once again, did the punishment meet the crime to say somebody do drugs?
Drug.
I mean, child, that's what they be saying in his live. I couldn't help it.
J
In his
Dot want to be
live,
Phaedra Parks so bad.
who?
Phaedra Parks is saying Spider do drugs and shit.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But
who?
people
Phaedra do
do say a lot
drugs?
of crazy. But Jedi, people do say crazy stuff about you too, though, and you really kind of forget them for that. So
Mm,
it
that's
kind of go
true.
both
Because I know
ways.
people say crazy stuff about me. It'd be funny. I
No,
mean,
no, that's true. They you ain't gonna lie. You had to share people coming for you, but at the same time, you give them
yeah.
a lot of time. I be like, I don't know why you even told them that because
I'm
you just
still trying to understand how a person. I'm still, I still never figured out
mhm.
who the person is that Country was talking about. And I've
Oh,
talked about this with
oh,
other
you
Did,
people,
did
and I
you
actually
try?
said,
Did
told
you try the drug?
you
They say you
actually
tried the
told me
drug.
who the person was, child. The
no,
other
he told me he just said it was someone that I was having sex with, but he never said who.
mm.
Yeah, I don't know who his other best friend is. He said they're his best friend. And the one person that I know that we
Apparently,
have see
who
the
is
one
that
person that I know
friend?
that me and him have in mutual common that we know that I know that he know of and that he hangs with. I never had sex with that person a day in my life. We never hung with each other ever. So I'm like, what if he's that person? But we do have sexual energy. We have touched on each other plenty times, but we've never ever left with each other. We've never fucked each other. We never sucked each other. But I'm
I'm
like,
glad. I'm glad you said we rather than I be touching him. I'm glad you made it equal.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Shut up.
Keep
But
it mutual.
but yes, yes. But for real, so I'm like, who is this friend? Like, who is this person? I wonder who it is. That said that I was still having
He
sex with
actually
them. That's how I
told
knew
me.
they was lying.
He actually told me who the guy was recently. Like the guy, I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, that's who told me that." I was like, "He told me not to tell you though, so I ain't gonna tell you."
He told you who the guy was, but he see how messy of a person he is that he was never real.
That's how I was you was a kid. They told me not to tell you.
I told the guy,
Yeah,
So
like that mean he
I'm
was
not gonna
never
tell you.
real. Like you never
I don't
addressed
think
it.
he
You
was real. He just told he was like, "This is what I'm told me about." It was Ashley told me
so
at night.
why would you not want Gerard to know who you're talking about?
I guess because he was protecting that person. That would sound like so. He was like, "Just don't tell." I was like, "Okay, I won't say no."
So obviously you never was real. Like that's just phony. That's just crazy.
It's crazy with y'all how y'all were real good friends. And y'all got on
Right.
this show together,
Yeah.
and y'all not friends no more.
And it's
Like this
crazy
show
that you could
really.
that this whole person, you never even told me while you were dealing with this person, you never told me what this person said about me while you're dealing with the both of us. And then now that you put this situation out, you still never clarified to me what this person or who this person is. And then you tell someone else who this person is, but you never told the person that you're talking
But
about
then I
who the
think
person is.
in his perspective, it's over with now. So he
It still
Yeah,
doesn't
it's over.
matter. Why would you not want me
so
to know?
and let me ask you a junior question. You feel like you really knowing would make a difference?
I
If
just
you,
want to know. So therefore, if it's a person that I might, maybe I see this person and we actually would be kicking it. Say me this person will be kicking it, and we
mhm.
don't. Maybe say we don't have no sex, but say maybe we have good friendship when we see each other. Well, person, why you lied and told this boy that we had sex and that I goddamn done drugged you, bitch, and we never even fucking slept with each other. You done made this lie up to this boy, and this boy really believe it. He believes it because that's how it has to be. It's like so. I'm like, so it makes it weird. It's like what? Then he pointed the person out to you. So now I'm more interested to find out who this person is. Trust and believe. Don't worry.
I don't
Maybe
know.
country will tell you.
No,
Maybe.
he ain't got to tell me. I'm gonna figure it out.
But do you
You gonna
care
figure it out.
anymore? I probably would care too if somebody said that about me.
Yeah, because now it got a little bit
Yeah, I
more
would care too.
serious. That Greg just
I
said. What
would want to
Greg
know
just
though. I
said
want.
made it more serious
I
because
Let's
only
talk
there's a
about it in
person of
season
interest in
two.
my.
I only said it because you brought it up, and I just thought about, oh yeah, he did tell me. He was like,
Yeah, but that makes it
but
weird.
no,
That's
it wasn't like he stopped to tell me. He was talking about something else, and then he was like, "Well, that's the person," and I was like, "Oh, that's how it." It wasn't like he was like being messy. Like, let me tell you that he was talking about something else, and he just referenced that, and I was like,
I
"Oh,
get that, but still, to put the put the clause, don't tell J Dot. Well, why not?
I guess because it's gonna start something else." I don't know. Shit.
Honestly,
Yeah,
no,
it might
I ain't
start
gonna.
something that point
I ain't
back
gonna
to him
touch
that they
that.
never even said. What if they never even said it?
Well, that's a possibility too.
The fuck? So what if I know the person and I find out and then they be like, I never told that to him.
I don't know.
Well, come on, because I done dealt with the liars. So we done dealt with people who done made up shit. So it's not far. It's not like it's
I
impossible.
mean, Jada really has been vindicated on all the touching allegations that
That's
they
why
say he did.
I give
On
him.
every allegation, we had Job make a whole apology after he called me a molester. The bitch had to apologize in front of my face. So come on, we done dealt
That
with
was
people.
so nasty.
Mhm.
Oh, you seen that shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
that perimeter.
yeah.
He the most.
And the weird part, that boy actually hit me up a few months ago, talking about
Who?
some can we still be friends?
Perimeter.
Crazy.
Hell no, after you done down,
You talking about perimeter?
Yes.
down Bill
I
Cosby.
ignored it. I just ignored it. I couldn't believe.
Wait,
I said,
wait,
"Who
wait.
is this?"
Which one? Perimeter or jaw?
Ja.
Oh, jaw.
Yeah, no, I saw Perimeter. You know, I saw him at the rehab place. Well,
You told
he
me,
tried to
Joe.
get in. Yeah.
I was shocked that he was on drugs. I ain't gonna lie. I really didn't think that was on drugs. I was like, no shade. That shocked me. When he said in that comment, I was like, you really was on drugs?
Yeah, it
Crazy.
was shocking that he had to lie about it. Because for me, not that since he was so when he talked about it, he like it was a downer in his life. So I mean, I guess maybe that's something you don't want to expose to people, but you know, he
But
was
don't
feeling
lie.
as if
But don't lie. That make you
yeah.
by lying. Mm. I don't know. I'm about to get up out. Any final thoughts, Cedric, before we get up out of here?
Mm-mm.
You good?
Mm-mm.
Okay. J Dot, final thoughts, feedback. Don't apologize.
Mm,
You gonna do it again. Just moving
no
along.
apologies,
He need to
bitch. We
apologize
just
for calling
ready
me
to see.
stupid. That's what he need to do.
How, you were stupid for saying that you thought that the people consider
That
themselves
does not
straight.
make a person stupid because they don't know. That's the
But I'm
point.
not calling you. But hold on. I will say,
I
Cedric. When
can't
I
even
say
hear him.
stupid,
It's okay.
you ain't stupid like as in you dumb. Like you're not. Like I don't think you're stupid. Like that's not what I think of you. Like I'm not thinking of Cedric and stupid. It's just like that boy is silly as hell when he made that comment. Like he is dense in that moment. But that's it. It's not nothing crazy. And me calling you a bitch, I ain't trying to downgrade you or anything like that. Like you're not like a female dog bitch. You just a
Exactly.
bitch in that moment. Yeah, bitch. It's just a word. So it's like when punks call each other girl. That would be my go-to word.
Great. All I see is this little bubble. I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing he's saying.
Well, I
Okay.
ain't no mute bitch, so you heard
I
me.
really can't hear nothing he's saying.
Well, good night,
I
Cedric.
so much said, J Dot. Also, thanks Spiller,
Spiller.
Maya, Misha. We will be back next Sunday night, and we're gonna do the after show on next Monday night. We getting ready for our first look event. I had to push it back. I had some family emergencies that day of my event. I was in Mississippi and Alabama, but we're gonna do our first look event on January the 17th. It's gonna be a really great night, night of celebration. I'm so excited. We got Real Life ATL, Real Life in Music Season 3, and we have the Summer House show, and then we have Real Life H Town, which you guys gonna get that next year. But I'm excited for music. Music gonna kick off the year. They're gonna premiere in March. After they premiere, Real Life ATL is coming back much faster than what I thought. They're gonna premiere in the summer again, and then I'm gonna do the Summer House show into like installments. So I'm gonna drop the first installment in the middle of the year, and the last one installment at the end of the year around this time next year. And then H Town will come out right before my festival because they're gonna probably only have like 6 episodes to see if I want to do it next year because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next year with it. But I'll see y'all next Sunday night, 8 Central. Real Life and Bama will be, yeah, next Sunday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 Central time. So if you're in Alabama time, that's 8 o'clock. If you're in Eastern time zone, that's gonna be 9 o'clock. I will talk to you guys later. No.